Sometimes I get a little bit emotional when I see love unfold. Two hearts bound by reflections of the memories they'll forever hold. They say, hold on to the ones you love, keep them close to you. They say, hold on to this time we have.
Just turning the music down a little bit. Yes. Well, they're not shutting me down, so I'm hoping that this is a good thing. I just got given some information this morning, I think it was, on where I could go to find some music, and it looks like these people are okay. But if it does close down, I will just restart it and just stop the music. That's what I'll do. Hey, Christine, how are you? Let me see, who's here? Simone, how are you? Tell me how you are, Simone. Geez, that came out all wrong, didn't it? Sonia, hello, Sonia. How you feeling? A little bit more relaxed after the meditation today? Don't forget to like the live, please, people. And share out, like Tina says. Way more relaxed. I'm so happy. So happy. If you want a meditation buddy, Sonia, just let me know and we can get together in Messenger and do it there. All right? Only too happy to do it with you. I know sometimes we struggle. I've been not so well, but I hope I'm better now. Are you still where you were before? Okay. All right, Sonia, you're on. You are absolutely on. I'll just take down and get myself a pen. I need more pens like these. You know, the 4 pens. I need that. Hey, Mila, how are you? And I need ones that work. Does somebody steal some from me from work, please? Green, I don't want green. Oh, there we go. I've got lots of pens down where they shouldn't be. Okay. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Can't turn it up too loud. You even get to sing with it because it's got the words at the bottom. See? It's got the words. Oops. It's got the words at the bottom. Nice and relaxing. I can't hear the music. Can you hear it now? It's very low. Yeah, it needs to be low because otherwise I'm going to put myself off tonight. Keep going with the likes, people, please. It's just really good. If you want to catch up on the music there, it's Hollow Coves. Hollow Coves, HOLLOW, Coves, on YouTube. And you can play all of their songs. They're kind of like this, but they're just so very relaxing, really relaxing. It's very low. Yes. Cool. Okay. All right, guys. If you want to put in a donation for an in-depth reading, please do. As per usual, my donations go to the Anti-Child Trafficking Fund. So please pop them in if you would like. Zena or Zaina, I think it's Zaina. If you would like a reading, an in-depth reading or a reading of any sort, could you please make sure that you follow the page, and I'll do the best I can to get to you. if it's a free reading, I'll be doing a few before the donated readings go through and some after, but they will be intuitive readings without cards. They're very quick, intuitive readings. Hi, Celeste, how are you? I just popped in to say hello, but go and do a reading. Oh, go and do a reading for a friend. Mila, step out, woman. Go you. I'm impressed. Now, I'm going to open up the PayPal and just make sure that if something comes through, it will be noted. And just let me know also. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about Mila. Oh yes. Okay, hang on a minute. I will pin the post, Tina.
Hold on to this stuff we have and let the light shine through. These days are slow and I'm caught inside. I'm in my head and I'm spinning round. If I call out, will someone show?
You have, Zena. Thank you so much.
I miss those days when you were.
Share badge. Yes, Tina, that too. I really like David Moffat music.
Hello, hello.
Dave Moffat. I can't remember Dave Moffat. But then again, don't take my word on that, Sonia. I don't remember the singers' names. I tune into the frequency and I just know it from that. So, I'm terrible at remembering names of songs and things like that. But as soon as I hear it, that's it. I'm good. Why am I so far down here? Is that a bit better? Maha, you could ask a question, but I would prefer that you put through a donation to get an in-depth reading. Hi, Maddie, how are you? A group of people doing Imagine. Oh, okay. Maha no. Hello, people. Any newbies, please don't forget to follow the page before you ask for any readings. And if they are shortened readings, they will just be purely on a question basis and very, very short. If you would like an in-depth reading, I'll probably go for at least 15 minutes with your reading. 10 to 15 minutes. Hello, Anna. How are you? Just waiting for the people to come in. Maddie, Tina, Sharon, Anna, Mary Camacho, Kirsty Mason. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Shared your life. Great. That's really good. Thank you so much, Maha. Don't forget to like the page or follow the page, shared and followed. Just have a quick gaze. I haven't got your follow up here at the moment, Maha. Hi, ma'am. 2023. Go. Just stay in here, Abdul. I will get to you with the free readings if we don't have any donated readings going through for a little while. Are you doing Still doing yes, I am, Kirsty. Of course I am. Okay, Maha, I can see you now. And Maha, you are actually my 1600th follower. So guess what? I will do a very small Maha Noor 1600th follower. So I'm going to do a very small reading for you because you are my 1600th follower. Wasn't that cool? So what would you like to know, Maha? Hi, Marion. Again. I'm well, beautiful, late tea as my daughter. Oh, and she has to be. I had to be with her. She's okay. The car is close to being written off though. Anna, she needs to get back into a car as soon as she can, so that she doesn't freak out next time she gets into a car alone. And she needs to drive around with somebody while she's driving. It doesn't matter if she's driving 10 kilometers an hour. She just needs to get into a car as soon as she can, because she's going to say no, she doesn't want to, but she will need to get into a car as soon as she can and drive, not be a passenger. She needs to drive. I would like to donate. Oh, that's right. I was going to pin that. Just give me 2 seconds, guys, and I'll pin I'll pin it. I have to find it. Tina, don't, sorry, not Tina, just people, please remember to make it the equivalent of $15 US because PayPal seems to take a lot of money off the top of it. Tina Simpson. I've got your donation, Tina, and Maha, I will be with you in a minute. Okay, Maha, I can answer that question with the pendulum, but my guides are saying there may be some additional problems. I don't know what they are. Simone, we'll see how we go, yeah? Yes, Sonia, as friends and family. See, I'm reading through these and I'm not actually writing them down, but that's because I had to find the link. Where are we? And of course, I can't find the link because it was a little while ago. Yes, it's equivalent of 15 US dollars. Give me a second while I try and find my. I can't find it. Hang on. For reading, please donate to my anti-child trafficking fund at to PayPal.me/Caroline Thomas 2. Caroline Thomas 2. All right, now I'm just going to pin that when it comes up. So just give me a minute. And just let me know, Tina or Sonia, if that's pinned, please. Tina, you're a beautiful person. Thank you so much for doing that. And also, Sonia, there are a few people in the background there taking care of me, and I really do appreciate it. Really do. Okay, let's go back here. And if she don't have one, yes, she transport buttons. Okay, all right. Okay, she may balk at it for a little bit, Anna. All right, Mahanor, I'm going to do your reading first. I've just got to just give me a minute while I change the music down because hang on. I'm just going to change the music over to something else, guys. I know it's good and it's nice, but I have to change it. Oops. And I lost it. Okay. Music. Sorry, guys, might be a second. Okay, now that I've got that in the background, I won't be put off. Sonia, friends and families. Yes, please put it through as friends and family because PayPal always take skim off the top and it ends up being a lot less for me. How much is US 15 in Australian? Put $20 Australian through, Renee. Please donate. I'd have to look at the exchange rate, but just pop $20 through. That should do it. All right, Mahanor. I chose you because you were my 1600th follower. Okay, so what is your question? And I'll give you a very short reading. Not sure if my donation worked, Renee. Not yet. Not yet, Renee. Tina, can you just tell me if the link works that I posted, please? Yeah, exactly. Congratulations, 1600th, yeah. Do you have any questions, Maha? My question. My parents are considering a guy for marriage proposal. I want to know if that will be a guy. Abdul's response, and will he be my future spouse? Mahanur is wanting to know if Abdullah will respond favourably to the marriage proposal from Mahanur. All right. Okay, so Maha, the pendulum is saying yes. Now it took, and I kind of understand why it took a little while to respond with a yes, because what I'm getting, I got a yes, but then I got them standing there looking like this. There may be a few issues going on here. So if that resonates with you, let me know. Something is going on behind the scenes that nobody is aware of, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Whether or not he is involved, yeah, I get that it's an arranged marriage, but something else is happening. Is he, is there somebody else involved? Or are either of you going out with anybody else at the moment? I'm just getting that somebody isn't quite up to speed yet with what's going on. Jenny Sky, you paid 20. No, it hasn't come through yet, Teen. Jenny, you need to check it and just make sure. Oh, Jenny Sky, hang on. I wonder why didn't that come through in the normal place? Hang on a minute. How did you send it through, Jen? Details. Turn that down. Okay, all right. All right, it's come through. I don't quite know where it is, but we'll just Jenny, I sent. It's sent. Yes, gone through PayPal. Okay. All right. So okay. So something else is happening. I'm not quite sure what's going on, Maha. This arranged marriage. Yes, he will be. I just have a feeling that, and I don't know much about arranged marriages. I do know, however, that out of a lot of arranged marriages, they tend to work because you guys get to know each other as friends first, and it's a I even though I don't subscribe to it, I actually believe that in some places it's quite a good thing to have happen, so long as you both agree to it. Okay, if you both agree to it, then it's going to work. If you don't, there might be a bit of hassles going on. I'm just getting a teeny weeny little red flag saying something's not sitting quite right. Now I don't know what that means, Maha, but have a watch out for that. I am getting that it will happen, but not when you believe it's going to happen. It will take a little bit longer for that to happen. Hi, Chandra. Abby, that won't be till a little bit later because I've already got 3 readings to do. All right, it'll happen a little bit later. Okay, Maha. Any newbies, please make sure that you follow my page, all right? And all questions will be answered later when I get to the free readings. Could somebody just pop that through so I can put it on the at the bottom of my live? Okay, Maha. Maha, I'm being told for you to make sure that you are equal within the relationship. So, as much as I'm being told that the man of the house usually has control over things, I'm being asked to remind you to make sure that as much as you can, to make sure that the relationship is equal between the two of you. Whether it's behind closed doors or whether it's in public, I don't know. But they're saying that you need to make sure that your boundaries are in place, him to recognize this so that he doesn't take advantage of who you are. You're a very kind-hearted person. He is a nice person, but tends to think about what his needs are rather than what the family needs will be. I'm not sure if he likes me or someone else. Okay, all right. Okay, so that might be what's going on behind the scenes. I'm just being given that as a message for you. So, as I said, both partners, they're telling me both partners have to agree to this. Now, Maha, can you just tell me whether that's right or not? Um, the arranged marriage is okay. They're telling me, and again, I don't know anything about this, so please tell me if I'm wrong. They're telling me that this has something. It has the arranged marriage is agreed to by both families, not just one. And the children, the ones that are getting married, um, they need to be able to respect each other and like each other, but it is arranged by both families. Now, I'm also being shown siblings, and I'm being shown sibling rivalry. I don't know what that is about, whether it's to do with his family or whether it's to do with your family, but something is not, again, sitting quite right. It feels like there is something else going on again behind the scenes. Um, I don't know. They're just telling me sibling rivalry. Um, yes. Bow, chick, brown cow, cha cha. Lovely. All right. Um, okay, Maha. Yeah, so it looks like this arranged marriage is going to go ahead. You just need to make sure that you are both equal within this relationship, whether that's behind closed doors. And my guides they're showing me you shaking your head like, oh, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Right. So whether or not you're shaking your head, I don't know whether this is going to happen or not because he doesn't like me as much as he likes the other person. Have respect for yourself, Maha. You are a beautiful person. This is what I'm saying to you, Maha. All right, he does like you, and this needs to be sorted through. I think my guides are showing me that the two of you, telling me that the two of you need to get together and just talk. All right. I don't know whether it's in a public space or whether it's to do, with other family members around you. I don't know how that works, but they want the two of you to get together and talk. Okay. That is, I'm sorry. Don't like that pen. Don't like that pen. And I'm feeling quite bothered by this. So, this is concerning you. It's worrying you. I don't know what's going on with the sibling rivalry. We need to get you some. Oh my God, we need to get you some. I don't know what that means, Sonia. Oh, pens. Yes, pens. They're broken. I'm going to throw them out. Then I'm going to throw them out right now. I'm going to put them into a deck I don't very rarely use. Okay, all right. Done. So, Maha, does this resonate with you? And please let me know if it does. And I would like also for you to let us know how you went with this. They're saying the prime thing here is the two of you need to get together and talk over a few things and see whether or not you two actually like each other. All right? Hmm. That's what I'm picking up for you. Sibling rivalry, something happening behind the scenes with your with the chosen person that is meant to be for you. So have respect for yourself. Have respect for yourself, Maha. Please. It's really important. And if you feel that you don't like him, you need to say so, if that is allowed in your culture. Yeah, I don't know where my mind was, Tina. Oh, it wasn't there when she said Penn's woman. It was somewhere else. Not quite sure where though. Don't know if the gutter was the right place for it to be. Oh, thank you, Joshvina. I went and had myself a massage this morning. It was so nice. So nice. Really good. Home man, Joshvina. So good, home man. I love you very much. Such a good whoa man. Whoa man. Thank you. You're welcome. You are so right. It makes sense. Okay, good. Maha. Thank you for acknowledging that. And it is just a small reading because you are my 1600th follower. So thank you. Blessings to you. And let me know how you go. I love messages. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just let me write down that. Um, um, all right, Tina. I really need a message minus the happy ending. What does that mean? Tina, what does that mean? I really need massage. I'm thinking message. Caroline, get with it. Read what is written in front of you. I really need a massage minus the happy ending. Well, same here, Tina. Same here. No, we're just going to get rid of that now. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want you being blocked anywhere. All right. So I've just wiped your the one where you wrote sex. Nobody does that anymore anyway these days, do they? Nobody does that. It's not allowed. But isn't it nice? It gives you something to smile at, Sonia. Can you let me know when you do my message? Yes, I'll let you know when you do your message, Jenny. Hi, Olive. How are you? I can't let you know, Jenny, because you are going to have to remind me. I've got a lot of people in the background here, and I need to make sure that I see everybody's messages. All right. I don't understand why this phone. I know what I can do. I just turn it off, put it in silent mode. I got myself a new phone. Mila, are you here? I got myself a new phone. I think I told you already. I'm just checking it. It's all good though. All right. Okay. So where are you, Tina? Tina, are you ready? What messages would you like to receive, Tina? I'm getting a bit of disharmony for you. There is disharmony. Um, disharmony. Somebody's not content. Somebody is feeling dramatic. It feels dramatic to me. It feels like they're making me nervous. It feels like nobody's listening. All I want to do is shut my ears off at the moment. I want to close my ears off, and I just want some peace. That's what I'm picking up, Tina. I know, Abby. Please, just send the love hearts across the chat here, and just show with love to everybody, and also across my screen. That would be really, really good. My evil one upstairs. Okay, all right, your evil one upstairs. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. My guides are showing me a table, Tina. They're showing me that you guys need to talk. There are boundaries that are not being listened to. There are boundaries that are being stepped over, and this can't keep going this way, because all I'm getting is disharmony, and I'm getting, that there's going to be a lot of bitching or a lot of unhappiness because of it, right? And this can be avoided if we talk about it now and not interrupt each other. They're saying it's like there is a lot of defense going on, and this defensiveness needs to stop, and there needs to be a bit more understanding of each other's predicaments, not just one. I'm putting everything into it. Yeah, no, but you may be putting everything into it, Tina, but I don't think the other one is your daughter. You just have to keep going. They're saying to me, you keep going with what you're doing, and you just keep saying to her, my door is open. You need to come talk to me. When you're ready, please come and talk to me so that we can work this out. I'm waiting. I will be listening to you. We are both adults. We are not children. We can work through this. Some, okay, so they're basically, because I can read her because a certain amount, because this has got to do with you. There's something that she's not happy about that you're doing, right? And she doesn't like the changes that are being made. What she has to understand is that things can't stay the same. And if she doesn't like it, perhaps she needs to either move out or change herself to accommodate the two of you. I would show everyone upstairs to the front. Sonia, behave yourself, woman. Behave yourself. You want to be a reader, you need to behave yourself a little bit more. Okay, I will definitely do that. Sika, if you would like a reading, please pop your donation through. The link is at the bottom of the chat. No, you don't need to zip it. You just need to say it differently. It's her place. Okay. All right. Okay, Tina. It's her place. But if there is, okay. So there is an arrangement, they're telling me, that's been put into place that can be used as not leverage, but it can be used to support um, the things that you are trying to achieve, the things that you want to do for yourself. A squatter or not, darling, you are a member of the family, and something has to change, something has to give, because it's just not right. It's not right. What's happening is not right, and it needs to be calmed down. You can. It's like the bee will come to honey, but it won't come to vinegar. My own place. If you can do that, that would be much better for you, to have your own place. But then my guides are saying to me that this is a little bit out of your reach. But if you got somebody else in to rent or whatever to help you with payments of some sort, that it would probably be a really good idea. I'm just going to have a look at this. These cards. They're telling me to go for a card for you, Tina. Okay, so the first one I've got. Low income housing. Are you set up for that, Tina? Because if you are, you need to keep following it up to find out where you are in the list. Because they're telling me the sooner that you can get your life together and be separate from her, the sooner things will get the sooner you will be able to get things moving in the relationship between the two of you. What do you mean you do? You do. So there is a line of entry into this, and you just need to make sure that you keep following up to find out where you are on this list and how long it's taking for you to get through that list. So like if there was, say, 200 on the list, and you moved up 10 places, how long did it take for you to move up that 10 places? Now, this card here came out first. It kind of fell out of the pack. It's called Triumphant Success. You see that? That looks like the page of the swords. Okay. All right. So what it's asking, what it's saying is it's signifying new beginnings, and it's saying that there's some sort of exciting new challenge before you, and it's asking you to use your strength, your willpower, and your determination and focus, because there's potential for you to be triumphant in this, triumphant success. All right, it's a double-edged sword. Okay, you can cut through all of those barriers, but be careful not to hold yourself back, because it's got to be done constructively. What do you mean that was for Jenny? Oh, okay, I see. That's fine. Yes, you do get a reading, Jenny. You're next after Kirsty, Jenny. Okay. All right. So actually, just have a think about what it is that you want to do and which way you're going to go, Tina. All right, because this is going to happen. This will happen, and you just need to think very carefully about this is going to happen. How this is going to happen. All right. So then we've got this other card came up called Memories of Love, and what they're asking you to do is remind yourself of that love that you had between the two of you. Right? It's not easy when we're living with family. It's just not easy at all. It feels like you want to move down memory lane to shift things back to the way they used to be before all this mess started. And it may not just be to do with your family. It could be to do with friends, an old friend or an acquaintance from your past may even step back into your life. All right. Um, and what they're asking you to say is, are they happy? Are they forgotten moments? Or are they, childhood friends? Just make sure that you find those memories and you make them good ones. If this person comes back into your life, make it good. Make it a good memory. I love her so much. It breaks my heart. Yeah, I understand that completely. I can't live with any of my kids and they can't live with me. It's not easy. No, it's not easy at all, Sonia. At all. Okay, so they were the two cards for you. And they're just asking you to look up, okay? Whatever you do, Tina, you need to make sure that you ask your team for help with this, all right? When you go to bed at night time, what they're asking you to also do is to send her love. You know how to do this, Tina. This is also part of your repertoire. They are asking you to learn how to send love to somebody through the ether, and just imagine that they're right in front of you and that you are surrounding them with love. And I know you do this as a parent, but what they want you to do is just imagine sending this ball of energy to them that is complete love and just positivity, so that things are going to work out for the best for everybody. And I know they will. It just feels like it's really stuck at the moment. It feels like it's sticky. It feels like it's muddy. It feels like it's too much almost. And it's causing me anxiety. It's causing me to lose hope to. I'm frustrated. That's how I'm feeling for you. Um, Jenny Sky, are you still here? Just let me know if you're here. They're asking you to choose your words wisely, Tina. If you feel like reacting, they're asking you to be proactive and to think about what it is that you're going to say before you say it. The words they're saying, sometimes they come out the wrong way. Sometimes she does. She says things in anger, but then later on thinks about it and says, "Oh my God, I should not have said that." But I'm not going to say anything about this because I'm too angry. I'm too wild. I'm too annoyed. Okay, Jenny, I'll be with you soon, so please don't go. You did put through a donation, so you're up next after Kirsty. Okay. All right. You've got you've got this card, and I don't know whether this came up for you last time. You got the spiritual strength card. You have to lift yourself up. You actually have to believe in yourself and believe that all of this is going to work, right? And yes, you made mistakes. I mean, we all make mistakes, Tina. I make mistakes. I made mistakes as a parent, but I can't go back and fix them. All I can do is just, apologize for making the mistake and just move forward with it. Once I've apologized, that needs to be enough for the other person, okay? You can't keep revisiting the past. It just doesn't work that way. The more you revisit the past, the more angst happens, the more pain that comes through. You just cannot keep going back there. And they need to know that, okay? You can't keep going back there. Yes, Kirsty, you can. Is there some time to have? Yes, there is, Ashley. Just pop through your donation. It's pinned at the bottom of the chat. Tina, not pain emotionally. Now they're talking about you. Okay. I remember you mentioning this. As soon as I said your name, I'm picking up pain, and it's not, and they're saying it's not just emotional pain; it's body pain. So what's manifesting in your private life, what's manifesting for you between your daughter and yourself, is coming out. It's manifesting in your body. Okay. So this is even more reason why you need to sort through this. You need some respite. You need to be able to get away from this. And the only way you can do that is by working with it, right, and moving through it. Yes, Abby. Thank you for doing that. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. I'm just picking up. Uh, do you understand what I'm saying to you, Tina? They're talking about physical pain here, but they're saying that the emotional pain that you're going through is manifesting itself physically for you, and that you need to do. I have lots of pain today. Yeah. Um, okay, and there's somebody else in the chat that knows I'm talking about this person as well, but this is primarily targeted at you as well. You need to drink more water. Okay, at least 2 liters of water a day, if not just under that, but you need to drink water. I'm not talking about lemonade or whatever it is that you call it over there, soda. You need to drink more water. All right, you need to help your body. You need to help your joints. So please do that, Tina. Um, I'll have a look, Ashley. Okay, Ashley, it needs to be a little bit more than that. Minimum donation is $15 US. You just bought a case. What sort of case was it? Just bought a case. So just pop the extra through, Ashley, please. if you like, I can refund it to you. It's not an issue for me, so just let me know. I just bought a case of WSTE. Oh, water. Oh, a case of water. Okay. All right. Good. Yes. Okay. You need to make sure each bottle, I'm guessing each bottle is 500 mils. So that means that you need to drink 4 of those a day. At least 4, 3.5 to 4 a day. If they're 500 ml bottles. If they're not, you need to put them into perhaps a jug of water, a jug that's at least 2 litres big, and just drink it during the day with a glass of water. I mean, I have a jug and I have water everywhere. I've got cups everywhere, and as soon as I see the water, I just drink it. If I disappear off the screen for a minute, guys, it looks like my Wi-Fi is dropping in and out. So yes, they are. I drink much more. Good. You had to buy 1.5 litres. Excellent, Sonia. Just keep it going every day. I mean, you will notice the difference, all right, when you will frequent the toilet a little bit more often until your body gets used to it. Yes. That's what happens in the start. But when your body gets used to it, it actually gets used to the amount of water that you drink, and it uses it rather than getting rid of it. So you will get used to it, but it flushes out your body at the same time. It's just a wonderful thing. People don't realise how good water is. Send through another 10 Australian dollars, Ashley. I don't know where you are, Ashley. If you're in Australia, just send through another, but please send it through as family and friends. Water is life. Yes, we are basically that. We are made up of, we're 90% water, so I'm being told. Okay. Renee, Karen, Renee, Melly, and Tua. All right, so we've got, where are we? Ashley. Okay, yeah. I'm in Australia. It went for 15. Australia to 95 US. Oh, okay, all right, I get it. Okay. So just pop in another 10 because if you're in Australia, it's the equivalent of what the US is. All right. Would appreciate a reading, please. Okay, Tina. Tina, have you been doing any mediumship work? Have you been listening to messages that are coming through for you? That they're telling me that you're getting them confused and you don't know whether it is your egoic self or whether it is your guides talking to you, whether there's messages coming from somewhere else. You're a little bit confused. They're saying if you listen carefully, you will know where the messages are coming from. And the more you use your intuition, the more you will understand where it's coming from. I mean, I understand where my messages are coming from because it feels different. Okay? It feels different. And Abby says cucumbers, and oh my God, yes, I know cucumbers. I put that, and also you can put in some mint as well, all that sort of stuff. Okay, Tina, have you been doing work, Tina? And they're telling me that your guides are even talking to you about the way you can handle the situation with your daughter. And that for some reason you're finding it very difficult to listen to them. What they want you to do is let go of the control and try it their way. It feels like they are coming. They come in and come in MU heart space. I don't know what MU means, Tina. That's okay. You don't have to hear them. Sometimes you sense them. Sometimes they give you pictures. That's all okay. All right. Okay. Ashley, I got your extra funds, so that's okay. You know, as much as your daughter and you are having difficulties, Tina, my guide's saying to me that, you know, when she was younger, she used to believe that the sun rose from you. She used to believe that you were her sun, that you were her rock. And the two of you have basically lost each other on the path somewhere. It feels like you're both moving into different directions. And that respect as an adult has not been followed up through. As a child, things were different, but she is her own person now and she does things differently. And she has a lot of lessons that she needs to go through in order to find that balance in her life. You, on the other hand, Tina, have that balance and know exactly what and how to deal with that, but she doesn't. So what they're asking you to do is understand that this is something that she's processing and that she needs to process in her own way. Just started getting ringing in my ears, in my right ear. Okay, all right. When her dad passed, I just started getting ringing in my right ear when her dad passed. Is that one sentence, Tina? Yes. Not from your egoic self, Sonia. Yep. Pearl, I have got about 4 readings to do before I get to the free guidance. So just bear it, just stick it out with us, and we'll get to you as soon as I can. Tina, just step back. They're asking you to step back. Step back from her. Step back from her because she's engaging you in drama, and this is not the way to fix it, right? It's almost like they're putting this veil in front of you and they're asking you to just step back. They want you to stop engaging with um, the drama. When she tells you things, you just say to her, look, darling, I love you to pieces and I'm here for you and I'll do whatever I can to help you. Um, just know that, okay? So just keep saying that to her. Yes, and that's part of the reason why you have so much trouble. I want you to breathe again. All right, I want you to keep breathing. Um, this will be sorted. Perhaps not when you'd like it to be sorted, but it will be sorted, and you need to keep holding on to the idea that this will be sorted and keep sending her love in a bubble, right? Just manifest this. You know, as I'm doing this, I can feel the heat between my hands. As I'm doing this, Tina, you need to be able to imagine this energy ball that is in front of you, and you need to say to yourself, I manifest this into a bubble of white light, this energy, this pure positive energy, and I'm sending it to my daughter. Please surround her with this positivity and keep her safe. I love her, and I want the best and most highest outcome for both of us to happen. It is very hard, Sonia, very hard. I get that. All right, Tina. Tina, do you smoke? Somebody's smoking around you that shouldn't be smoking. They're coughing. I can smell the smoke, and I can feel them coughing. Who is that person, Tina? Yes, you do. Okay, are you coughing? Do you snore? Do you cough? Yes, you can, Jenny. Absolutely, you can. Hang on a minute, guys. No cough. I'm picking up coughing. Maybe this is something that could happen. They want you to, if you can, Tina, this is completely up to you again, but they're asking you, yeah, maybe you need to. Yes, the dogs are in trouble. Only one of them. The other one is in the basket. Okay. Okay. Did she smoke as well, Tina? All I'm getting is don't let this happen again. Don't let this happen again. This can't happen again. You know, I'm not one to sit here and say, give it up, Tina, because I gave it up twice. And each time I gave it up, it was like giving up food. You cut back a lot. Yeah, cut back a lot, but keep on cutting back until you have no more. Sonia, God, where are we? I hate that robot. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's kind of like an airflow blockage, and it's breath related. It includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. It makes breathing really difficult. So, you know, that's probably what has happened with her. Um, yes, Tina, it is. Yeah. Okay, so cutting back a lot is great. I just keep getting the message. Please don't let it happen again. Please don't let it happen again. You're in the process of cutting it back. Whatever you do, don't stop. Don't let the stresses of life stop you from giving it up. Those stresses of life are deliberately being set on your path so that you won't give it up. What you need to do is hold strong and hold in your power, and make sure that you do make something positive out of this. Okay. I've had bronchitis since I was a child. Yeah, it is. It is, Sonia. Um, it's almost like this person that you lost was bedridden, Tina. I'm just seeing a bed, and I'm seeing this person being spoon fed. Basically, loss of life. Like, um, just was nothing towards the end, and they want you to not think about that. They want you to think about all of the good times that you guys had before this actually happened to them. They want you to remember the good things that the two of you had together. They want you to remember the good times that you all had, and stop focusing so much on you know, what you saw that may have been embedded. It just like sticks like mud, and they're saying just shift it if you can. All right, Tina, that is for you. They've closed the door on me, so they're saying that I've given you heaps. You cherish the beautiful memories here. Keep doing that. Keep smiling. You know, when you're in trouble, and you're thinking about your daughter and you're having a really hard time, they want you to change the focus to the beautiful memories that you guys have got. Marlene, I haven't seen you for ages. My mum had pulmonary fibrosis. She smoked for 2 years of her life. Yeah. And it affects some people more so than other people. I mean, my dad, even though he had chronic heart failure, he smoked for his entire life. And I mean, I'm not just talking one packet of cigarettes. And he had, I mean, yes, he had the heart failure, but that was because he did nothing. I don't believe it was because of the smoking. They never actually said anything about that. But there you go. Okay, Kirsty, we're up to you now. Kirsty, I will have a look and see if I can see your message. Just let me go through this message, people. I won't be a minute. One pack lasts me 3 days. Well, make one pack last you a week. When do you need it the most, Tina? For the rest of the time, we need to have you a pen. We need to get you a pen. All right? I know all about this. All right? A pen. Something that looks like a cigarette, not blue. Something that looks like one. Shaz Botaz. Hello, Shaz. How are you? Awesome. How big is that pack, Tina? Yeah, how big is a pack? It still has to be 1 week. And then, because sometimes that when you take yourself off them slowly, sometimes it's worse than just stopping it like that. So if you're a quitter and you stop straight away, is it going to be worse for you stopping straight away than it would be to give it up over such a long time? I can't talk. I've caved since my cruise. Oh, Sonia. Okay. Where are you, Kirsty? Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, everybody, happy Valentine's Day. Show the love hearts across the screen, please. Put them in the chat. Everybody, all the women out there, say happy Valentine's to each one of you. I had a massage. What did everybody else do? Please write it up in your comments. Tell everybody what you did while I read my message from Kirsty. Okay, Kirsty, no matter what happens, my guides are saying to me that you are exactly where you need to be for the moment. Whether or not you feel stuck or whether you feel like something is derailing you, you are meant to be here. It is meant to be this way for some reason that, we know what the moon card means. Something is going on behind the scenes that needs to be attended to. The universe is manifesting things for you, and it's not. It can't happen until a decision is made by somebody way out there that you don't even know. So everything has to be put together. All right, let's just have a quick look at this. Kirsty, does Kirsty need to know from who? Okay, so the cards I'm pulling up at the moment are telling me that, okay, I don't know how to put this, that you are sitting in a male type of energy into, there's a male and a female energy with both sides of us, right? And for some reason, you are sitting more in the male energy than you are in a female energy. And it's because you have to take care of your family. You are sitting there for a reason, all right? Now, what they want you to do is to please don't judge yourself for being in this place. And yes, this may cause a few tower moments, but I don't. But because you've got such strong foundations, I don't see any reason to be too concerned about this. They're showing me a mud pool, and they're showing me that you are not in the center of this mud pool anymore. You're making your way very slowly to the edge, which means that you are going to move forward, not just yet, but you are moving slowly towards the edge, which means you're not stuck. You are not stuck, even though it feels like that. Um, I'm not seeing somebody's waving a white flag in front of you. It's almost like somebody's saying, I give up, I give up, I give up. What they're saying to me is when you see that white flag, be extremely careful that that it is meant to be a white flag, because it could be, in fact, a red flag. They might be pushing this your ex, I believe he pushes your buttons a lot. What you need to make sure of is not to engage. Like I said to Tina before, don't engage in the drama of it. All right, just push it away, because this has no part in your life anymore. I got this is the King of Swords. All right, stand your ground, be selfish. The King of Swords. This is how I'm reading this card. Whether it be in your private life, whether it be with your spirituality, you have to set aside time for you. You have to stand strong here with whoever it is that's in your life. I've got the shadows side, which is usually the judgment card. Okay, so please do not judge yourself for being where you are at the moment. And above all, remember not to judge other people, because sometimes they are supposed to be your triggers in your life. I'm not picking up anything dramatic here. Um, Kirsty, do you bite your fingernails? Do you bite your fingernails? Because I'm getting fingernail biting. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit anxious for a reason. They're showing me biting fingernails. I don't know what to do. But what they want you to do is they want you to step back from this anxiety. They want you to step back from those feelings that you've got. They want you to look at these feelings that you've got like you're looking at a different person. All right? No, I don't bite my nails. Okay. Nail biting times. It may feel bad to you. It feels like I want to bite my nails. It feels like it's causing me anxiety. But what they're asking you to do is, this is not you. All right. This is a result of something that is happening around you. This is not how you control, pardon me, situations. Be strong. Step back from any drama that may be put in front of you. It doesn't matter by whom. Step back, examine it, take on board what you need to take on, and let the rest go. It's not fucking worth it, Kirsty. It's not worth it. You don't handle things that way. You are much more capable than you give yourself credit for. Step back, see that emotional, that anxious person that is that you're feeling at the moment. Step back from that person and just say, I've acknowledged you. I understand what you're trying to say to me. It's not the way it's going to happen here. All right? Occasionally I get anxious, especially with moving. Yeah. You're not moved yet, are you, Kirsty? I love moving. I just don't like emptying the boxes. And this is the end result here. You've got the 9 of Cups, all right? And every single one of those cups is standing up. I can't even make it focus. I wish I could. Maybe it's just because I'm alone on here and I can't make it focus on the card. The 9 of Cups, every single one of them is up. Kirsty, I haven't found a house and the owner here hasn't said I can't stay. Okay, all right. If they do inquire about you staying there, ask them how you can work through this until you find a house that you need somewhere else, unless you can do a 6-month contract with them. You will have decisions to make. Now, I noticed also the other card is they're asking me to pick that up again. You have a financial decision that you're going to need to make. And whatever you do, just remember, see this ocean at the back, it's your emotions. Ocean is your emotions. You've got them under control. It's not really choppy. You have a decision that you're going to need to make with your finances, and you will make the right one. Can you see how they're both uneven at the moment? All right. This one, you're going to be making the right decision with that, and you will be moving. All right. Can you see this? You will be moving. So make sure that you've got the money put aside for whatever you need when you do move, because you will be moving. I just don't know where. I can't see it at the moment. There are my guides are saying to me that there are parts of you that perhaps you could acknowledge, like, okay, so let me make that very clear, because it was as muddy as fuck. Okay, so what they're saying to me is that in each part of us we have an egoic self. We have that side of ourselves that helps us through life. The one that can be mean, the one that can be spiteful, the one that can be rude, the one that doesn't toe the line, the one that says nope, not doing it that way. What they're saying is that you need to understand that that person is a part of who you are, right? And it's okay, because that part of you has made you who you are today, and it has helped you. It has guided you. It is a part of who you are. Please remember that. Hi, Tatiani. Oh, well, I'm stubborn and all of the above. Yeah, but it's okay to be that, Kirsty, because your life has demanded that from you, okay? You were born underneath that star. You were born on the date that you were born on, and sometimes it's a blessing for you, okay? Um, just let me have a quick read here. Okay, so I just read through a couple of things. What they're asking you to do is just do a bit of reflection, right? And they're saying to me that if something pops up, they want you to do the work with that. Whatever. Okay, so at the moment, Kirsty, the first thing that pops into your mind, just tell me if something radical has just popped into your mind. Yes or no? Radical? No. Okay. An issue. Is there an issue that has popped up in your mind other than the ones that you that you wrote to me about? Has something popped up in your mind from the past that is an issue? And what they're saying is, if that issue has come up, you need to reflect on that and work through what it is that is the trigger. And once you work with that trigger, where did the trigger come from? Because it didn't just come from the person who it belongs to. It goes a long way back, right? And they're asking you to work with that. Work with whatever happened to you as a child, because there's that part of you, there's that inner child that needs to be taken care of. And at the moment, it doesn't feel like it is. Most triggers, yes, which is what I just said. So work with them, work with that, right? I had a number of triggers that I had to work with my childhood, and I did. You have no idea how much inner child work I did before I actually started my spiritual journey, and it was some of it was horrendous, like just the stuff that I didn't deal with, that I had to deal with in order to make peace with my past, and just let my inner child know that I've got their back and that I can mean it, that I can sit here and mean it, not just say it. It's meaningful. Um, I have been looking into that. Yeah, it's hard work, Kirsty, and it's it's triggering. Right? It triggers you. Most of my triggers made me collapse into a heap, just a screaming heap, of crying. It's not very often I get angry, but that my triggers tend to spiral me into a cry. I just cry. I need to learn inner child, but don't really know. We obviously need it. Yeah, we do, Sonia. Absolutely, we do. I get angry. Yeah. See, anger gets me nowhere. I've been, for all of my life, people have been angry around me, and they were my triggers. And the only thing I could do was cry. So that's what I do now. I cry. I don't get angry. Getting angry doesn't do shit for me. It gets me nothing except broken things. It doesn't work. So yeah, I'm trying to realize when I go into fight or flight and chill and meditate and breathe. Walk. When you said that, Kirsty, they're saying to me, walk, walk, pace, walk. Um, they're showing me a ball. They're showing you on an outdoor court. Throwing baskets, doing something with a ball. You need to get away from that fight and flight. You need to put that great big stop sign up in front of you, Kirsty, in your mind, right? If you can imagine a stop sign, if you can't imagine one, get one great big stop sign and put it up in front of you. I'm not seeing any major. You are coming to a crossroads of sorts, and you're not quite sure where it is that you've got to go. This card has come up for you as well. It's the Two of Swords. All right, there are decisions that need to be made, and those decisions are what is going to identify how or whether you have more or less of any tower moments or any episodes from people that might be around you. Um, they're showing me the nail biting again, so they want you to know what your triggers are before this happens. Okay, work through what the triggers are, work through what it is that sends you into a fight or flight. When you get that word, move back from it. All right. Say fight or flight. Somebody has just messaged you and said, "I hate you," and you've gone into a trigger. What you say is okay. They said they hate me, and all of a sudden this anger rises up. What do you do with that anger? You fight back, right? Because all you want to do is say, "Why? Why do you hate me? What have I done now? Or what happened?" And that is a trigger. You are reacting. You're not being proactive. So sort out what it is. Sort out why it's a trigger for you, and go way back, way back. because more often than not, you'll find that it's something that stems from your, childhood, um, that needs to be sorted through. I just need to message something to you, Kirsty. So very therapeutic and resonated. Oh, you're welcome, Abby. You're welcome. There's a lot of life coaching in this. There's a lot of life experience. There's a lot of intuitive messages. I get them all. I get them all. Just a lifetime of, I don't even know when it all started. It just happened. Just happened. Kirsty says, it makes perfect sense. I tend to react quick. It's hard to hold back and take 5. Thank you. I feel heaps better now. Okay, so when you say you're quick to react, you react quickly, that is what you need to work on. Right? Put yourself into situations like like at the supermarket. If somebody bumps you and all you want to do is say, fuck off, what did you do that for? Like, what do you want to fight or something like that? Instead of doing that, just say, oh, no, no, you just turn around and look at them and don't speak. Don't react. Just keep walking. If they turn around and say, oh, I'm so sorry, then just say, that's okay. I know it wasn't intended. It just happened. Just change the reaction. All right? And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable for a while because they're telling me that your triggers don't happen all the time. It just happens sometimes. So it's hard for you to get a handle on it because they're just so far apart. But when you do, like you said, take 5. But close your mouth. Close your mouth and don't say anything. You know what your mum used to say to you, or my mum used to say to me, if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't fucking say it at all. She didn't say fucking, by the way. She just said don't say anything at all. Part of that is true, all right? Words speak. Words hurt. And that's when we get triggered. So once you can get past those words hurting you, the triggers won't happen anymore, all right? And then you will be proactive. Go through. Yeah, I can imagine that too, Kirsty. I can imagine that. What did we used to call you in the group? Mother Kirsty? What did we used to call you, Mum? Girls, what did they used to call you in that group that we had, Kirsty? Mum. Here's Mum again. Okay, Kirsty. Let go, okay? Let go of that which no longer serves you. The 4 of Pentacles is coming up. So spiritually, let go of that which no longer serves you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. If that's what you need to say to yourself when you're being triggered, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And if that doesn't work, go outside, get a shovel, dig into the ground, do whatever you have to do, get a plate, go outside, break it, do whatever you do. But do not react. in that moment. I'm long-tempered. I say nothing for a long time and then lose my shit over stupid stuff. Yeah, but see, you're blocking it, Sonia, and that's not a good thing either. See, you're long-tempered. What you're saying is it takes you a long time for you to lose your shit, but what you need to do is work with that. Work with the stuff that you're holding on to. I know that song did pop in my head. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Play it, Kirsty, if you have to. Let it go. I can't even sing. I can't sing it. Fine line. Yeah, it is a fine line. Sometimes you can let it go. Sometimes you can't. I understand that. Okay, so that was for Kirsty. Now we have Jenny. Jenny Sky, are you still here? Please let me know if you're here. And questions. Do you have any questions, Jenny? Jenny's going to know if she's going to be made redundant in her current position. Or, okay, so very. I don't really want to answer that. Oh, that makes it a bit easier. Okay, so just give me a minute and I'll ask the second part of that question. Will I have a new job coming? Okay, so I've got this under control. Yes, you more than likely will be made redundant. Oh, that's a lot of questions, Jen. Just hang on a sec. But what they're saying to me is that there is a new job coming in for you. Somebody is going to offer you a new job. Now, I don't know whether that's with the same company. That is the Knight of Pentacles. Whether it's going to be with the same company, just in a different job, or whether it's going to be outside the company. They're telling me that you need to go searching for a job now. Just go out and find a job while you have a job. It's going to be easier for you to find a job while you have a job. When are you expecting these redundancies to come in? Because if you do get made redundant, they will be giving you a payout as well. And that will take you through part of the time that it will take to find a new job or to be given the new job. But they want you to, I don't mind if I become redundant. Okay, well, that's a good thing. So when you get, are you in Australia, Jenny? They're saying that you will get a redundancy check or some sort of payment, and this will take you through, but you need to start looking for something now. They're really adamant about that. Please go find something now. Go look for it now. Do not wait. All right? Start putting things into practice. Start putting Plan B into action now. You're in Australia. Okay, so I'm in Australia as well, as you know, Jen. So just you will get some sort of redundancy, and that will help take you through. They're saying to me, they're just saying to me that you need to make sure that all your bills are paid up to date. Okay, forget everything else. You can eat out of the pantry, whatever you've got in there, but they said make sure that your bills are up to date or paid in advance, so that you don't have to worry about that and go out and find a job. It doesn't matter what you have, because it is an interim. If it's not the job that you are looking for, take a job. because it is easier for you to find a job while you've got a job. But you will be made an offer. Okay? Am on a carer's payment for my daughter too. Okay, well that's all right. That's okay. That's good. That helps. You are carrying around a bit of emotional energy. It feels like you're carrying the weight. That's basically the weight of the world on your shoulders, okay? And it's to do with your home. So what they want you to do is prepare. You have to prepare yourself for these type of things that happen. If you've got nothing that you can rely on, like financially, it's safe to make sure to take care of as much as you possibly can for the interim until you get this new job. The redundancy will happen more likely, and I don't know again whether or not it's going to come from within the uh, the place where you work or from outside. They're also telling me that you need to go to a headhunter, like go to a company where you can ask them to look for a job for you. Um, okay, all right. So they're showing me the ending in the cards, right, which is what we've been talking about with your current job, and they're showing me the next card, which is the Two of Cups, which tells me that everything is going to be okay. You just have to do the groundwork. You have to help here. Pardon me. You have to make things happen. I'll start looking tomorrow. Get it out there because this is all going to work for you, but you have to put in the groundwork. Right? Get your resume up to date, or I don't know what people call it these days. It's been a long time since I've had to do one, but just get your resume up to date. Make sure that you get it out there. Uh, Also, they're telling me that I don't know who you're working for at the moment, Jenny, but they're telling me that there's a contact somewhere in another job that you could possibly go to that can help you find a job. Because the sort of work, I don't know what work you do, but they're saying to me the sort of work that you do, people need you. People need you. They need what you do, whatever that is. I don't know what it is that you do. They're telling me that it more likely won't be full time, it will be part time, and it can also be remote, which means that you can work from home to do it. Again, I have no idea what you actually do, but they're asking you to take this on board. I don't know. I'm HR at what part. Okay, all right. There you are. See, HR. Um, you have a very good understanding of people working in HR. Okay. Um, you are able to and see they've given me the Ten of Swords here, which tells me that you're wise here and that you can take care of people's problems. This here usually represents the person that I'm reading about, but in your case, this is you here, the wise owl, and this here is all the problems that are being given to you that you work through for people in HR that the work demands. And it's going to be you are a great worker, right? And they will love you. Okay, there's another company who could use your talents that you already know about. So reach out to a few of the companies that surround you that you perhaps deal with. Again, I know nothing about HR work, but they're telling me that there's somebody out there that could use your talent, that knows of you. but get to it and start trying to find that job. Jenny, do you have much to do with your spiritual side? Do you identify with your spirituality? I mean, you already are in HR, human resources, so that tells me that you're a people person, and that you actually do listen to people when they come in and talk to you, and that you're able to solve issues. Are you a Reiki level 1? Okay, when you're doing your level 2 or level 3 or master or however that works. I've done Reiki 1 and 2. I just didn't keep going with that because it was just a little bit too limited for me, so I stepped into my own healing. But they're saying, are you actually doing, Jenny, are you going to be doing Reiki at all from your home, or can you do distance healing? Because this card came up for you, spiritual career. They're saying that it could even, it's to do with the mind, body, spirit. And it could be that be full-time or part-time. It's a venture that you could perhaps look into. That's entirely up to you. Um, you've got the credentials to actually do this. You do need to study a little bit more in order for you to understand the depths of the Reiki that you're doing. Reiki level 2 is soon. Okay. Put the funds aside for that now while you can afford it. Do not touch it. Right, that is specifically for the Reiki 2 level. Do not touch it. You are entitled to that. It's basically, that card is just basically your confirmation that you've got genuine talents and the abilities that you've got, you're able to put into use for other people. If you decide to work as a clairvoyant or a life coach or homeopath or a healer and see clients from your home, you just try your hand at being a card reader or a numerologist or an astrologer, or do it for the local mind body spirit fair, anything. I have lost 2 brothers to suicide and a partner to heart attacks. I'm very good. Oh, Jenny, you've lost so much. My heart goes out to you. That must be just so hard. You know what? You're so strong. You're so strong. Sorry, they're just giving me scenarios, Jen, where in past lives you haven't been able to deal with the pain, the emotional pain of the loss that you suffered in your life before. And with this particular life, you've been given a set of skills to use to help you through them, right? And you are going to get through this. Yes, you suffered so much emotional stress and pain, but you are actually getting through this. And this person that you're caring for, it's like they're your rock. It's like they're the ones that keep you going. Keep your spiritual practice going, all right? Take a bit of self-love. It's Valentine's Day today, okay? Make sure that you take care of yourself. Happy Valentine's to you, Jenny. Give back to yourself anything that you give out to other people. They want you to give yourself through self-love. Give yourself a hug. Go outside. Go and take yourself up the street. Have a cup of coffee. Go get yourself, something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. Have a spa bath. Somebody is trying to get me to go to what do they call that, Sonia? Not salt bath. You know what? I can't say it at the moment. It's just completely lost. I've lost it. There's so much loss. Yeah. Float. Yes, float. That's it. Now, the other thing, Jenny, is they're asking you to have patience with all things. Okay? Patience in all things. I hate that word, patience. Seriously, sometimes I do not have patience, but they're asking you to have patience with the things that you don't really have patience in. Magnesium baths are good, and swimming. Yes, yes. Well, I don't know what they put in float tanks, but somebody's trying to get me into a float tank. So, you know, I would love to give it a go, but I've never had it. I've never done it before. All right. Okay. So, do you have any questions for me, Jenny? You need to do more physical activity, Jenny. Physical activity is what they're asking you to do as well. Physical activity will help your emotional energy. We need you in prime condition, Jenny, because we want you to be able to take care of yourself because of everything that you've been through. This is just, it's just going to get easier from here on in. You just need to make sure that you organise things. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. They have magnesium in float tanks. I am just worried they don't change the water. I've already talked to them about that, Kirsty. They reckon that because of the content, the salt content, and the things that are in the water, there is no chance of anything being caught in them, if you know what I mean. Asma, if you would like a reading, please pop through a donation. I've seen your name come up a few times. I'm doing paid readings at the moment. So pop your donation in. There's two more, and after that, we'll see how we go. So can you stop writing in your question, please? And if you want to put in a donation, please do, and we will get to you as soon as we can. No, I don't exercise 10 hours. No, I don't. I exercise 10 hours a week, including. Oh, okay. All right. So that's your physical activity then. You're doing it. That's very good. That's very good. Keep communication completely open. Somebody, they keep bringing back this person from another company. They keep bringing back somebody that you know from another company. It may be in a HR division, it may be something else, personal assistant, whatever it is, that you know that could use your expertise, that could use you in their company. So go hunt him. Now, I'm not thinking claustrophobic. I can deal with that. I just, so long as I have the music or something, I'm fine. Where are you, Jenny? I am so fit. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Sonia. All right. Okay. Any questions, Jenny? I sort of got another job today, but it's not right for me, so um, when I said to you, pardon me, when I said to you before, no, sorry, they're just firing the information at me. Redundancy, redundancy, redundancy. She'll get a check. She'll get a check. Don't leave she'll have a little bit of a bonus in there that she can use. Is it possible for her to find a job? She will find a job. She just needs to line it up. When are you expecting this redundancy? I asked you this before, and I'm not sure if I got an answer. When are you expecting these redundancy notices to be put out? Thank you, Abby. Tie. What does that? Oh, tomorrow. Is it going to happen tomorrow? Are they going to put these notices out tomorrow, Jenny? Because you've got a question mark there. if you're expecting these redundancies, and usually the redundancies are done in increments, they're not all done at once. Timing is the timing. You need to watch out for the timing here. If you have this other job that you say isn't quite what you want, you can still, if necessary, you can still tell the people that you'll take this job, but they have to wait. Like not they have to wait. You can't start until whenever. Okay, you can't start until whenever. So just keep that job lined up. Okay, like I said to you before, it's easier to find a job when you have a job, because otherwise you put too much negative energy into finding a position if you don't have a job, because you're concerned, when am I going to get a job? When am I going to get a job? So it's easier to find another job because you're a little bit more positive about it than you are if you don't have one. So if there's 3 of you and you're expecting this to happen tomorrow, tell the people with this other job that you kind of got, the one that you're talking about here, tell them that you can't start for another couple of weeks. Okay? Keep it lined up there, and then keep looking as well. Now, you had another question as well. Did you question me before about love? New beginnings. You can put that in any area of your life. All right? Once you sort out your new beginnings with your new job and you get everything sorted, you've got a new beginning coming, and it's just not in your career. I'm just going to read it out from the book. This particular card. It's time for new beginnings, where you will have plenty of opportunity to create a fresh start. These opportunities play a very important part in catapulting you to where you need to be. So it is in your best interest to follow them, pardon me, wherever they may lead. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to find the inner strength and courage to step into the unknown, right? To feel the fear and do it anyway. I love that. Feel the fear and do it anyway, and create a brand new life for yourself. New opportunities may present themselves in the areas of relationships, home, career, new beginnings. Okay, there might be a chance to move or study or travel or get an exciting new endeavor happening in your life. Anything, any one of those. Regardless, you have to pay attention to the signs and seize the moments. Seize the moments when they come up. So your new job, the one that you got offered, the one that you say that you have, line it up. Okay, you don't have to take it, but line it up. And when you're ready for these new beginnings, the universe is just going to send, it will send you the next logical step to take. So just know that, okay? New beginnings. Ask and you shall receive, Jenny. Ask and you shall receive. Make sure it's something that you want rather than what you don't want. When you manifest, it has to be in the now. When you manifest, it needs to be, I manifest into my life. New job, new love. And the type of love that I am manifesting, not I want, I am manifesting into my life, is somebody that can love me completely for who I am, be independent, be financially successful. All of those things, they have to be positive and in the moment. A lot of people say that about me, Abby. I don't like being called Queen Bee, no. Mentor, yes. Queen Bee, no. Not the Queen. Not the Queen Bee. All right, Jenny Sky, thank you so much for your donation. It will go directly to, at the end of each month, all of the donations go directly towards anti-child trafficking, all of it. And each month, in the first few days of the month, my anti-child trafficking fund manager, he writes and tells you how much I've put in for that month. So they all go in there, and you are helping someone. You are paying it forward, helping somebody, helping a child out of a predicament that they can't be. They just, that, they can't help themselves out of. Okay, so Ashley O'Connor. Ashley is the last donated reading. Oh, sorry, Renee Malieta. Renee, I do apologise. I'm sorry, Ashley. Renee was before you. We've got Renee, and then we've got Ashley. It is an awesome course, Sonia. That's what gets me to these lives. That's what gets me here. Renee, are you still here? Yes, there she is, Malia Toa. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, Renee, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask? And then Ashley O'Connor is after that. And then we might do a few freebies. Please send the love hearts across the screen. We need to get them across the screen. Keep sending them across the screen because the algorithms go out, and that means that my lives go out to a lot of different other places. So please keep sending them across the screen. That would be really great. I'll wait till Friday to donate. Okay, all right, that's fine, Sonia. Sonia, I'll talk to you later, mate. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Message me so I don't forget. Just message me, right? Um, I have to wait till Friday. Simone, what do you mean? Will you have to wait till Friday? I'm getting a few messages mixed up here. Did you say that you would donate on Friday, or did you say that you would like to wait until Friday? You can go for a freebie, but the freebies are really short. Right, I am keeping these freebies short to give people an idea of what is coming through for them intuitively, perhaps from the outside, but just intuitive messages. Yes, I can appreciate it. Okay, so I'll put you on the list. Only because I know you and I know you won't let me down. And when you put through your donation on Friday, can you just remind me, just put in the description section, can you just put this is for the reading that you did for me on the 14th of February. Okay, so Renee, I don't have any questions. All right, Renee. Renee, do you have issues with your balance? Do you get off balance easily? I'm just getting that your chakras may be out of alignment. Something doesn't feel right. Renee, I'm just getting balance issues. It may be, it's more likely you, but Just let me know if you have balance issues. No, but I've had chemo in 2021. I feel a bit off lately. Okay, all right. So that off, yeah, okay. Um, they want you to go and get this checked out if you've been feeling off lately. Um, they're saying that sometimes it doesn't feel right to me, right? And I'm not saying that you have cancer or anything like that. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like something's a little bit off. Now, it could be the result of the chemo that you had in 2021, although that is a couple of years ago now. But if you're feeling off, they want you to check into this. It will take me a little bit of time to try and figure out what's happening. But um, okay, so why are they saying lymphatics to me? Do you have does certain parts of your body blow up? Like, do you have lymphatic issues? It doesn't feel like it's draining properly. It feels like I'm clogged. It feels like I'm clogged under my arms and my neck. I feel like I'm clogged. Um, did this have anything to do with your lymphatic system? Yes, my fingers and ankles lately. Okay, right. Okay, so get it checked out because it's got something to do with your drainage system, the lymph nodes, the lymphatic system. And again, I'm not saying that you've got cancer. Please don't take that the wrong way. I just want you to get it checked out because you're not feeling well. If your body is not feeling 100%, you need to get it checked out specifically because you had chemo a couple of years ago. So get it checked out. Go in, make an appointment. It doesn't matter when you get the appointment, just make the appointment. Like I keep saying to people, you can always undo the appointment, okay? But if it's going to take a week or so to get in to see your doctor, at least you've made the appointment. Get some tests done to find out what's going on because I just feel like I'm blocked. I feel like it just doesn't feel right. Um, Are you on any kind of medication? Because the medication that you're on may not suit your body anymore. They are swelling and hurting a little bit lately, and I'm not sure if it's the effects of the chemo. It could be, but it could also be the medication that you're on. The medication that you're on, and I'm talking this fast because they're giving me the information so quickly. It doesn't suit you anymore. Perhaps they can change the medication, whatever it is that you're on at the moment, because you are on some sort of medication, needs to be changed. Or more or less. I don't know which way they're going, but they're saying something needs to change. To the docs today, getting an X-ray and ultrasound. Okay, right. I'm not on any medications now. Oh, okay, okay. So Renee, they're saying to me, yes, you are. They're arguing with you. Now, just remember that in their time, there is no such thing as time where they are, right? So this could possibly be something that you may be on in the near future, but they're saying something about your lymphatic system. My joints are hurting and I'm not sure if it's arthritis. Okay. Big, big person on water, Renee. Huge, huge fan of drinking water, which reminds me. I'm just picking up blockage somewhere. And something that's treatable, Renee, so don't stress about this. It's x-rays and ultrasounds on finger joints. Okay. Okay, so Renee, when you go in for the results of these, can you ask them to do some blood work, please? If they say, why do you want blood work, just say, because I feel that it's something that I'd like to investigate. Can you please just do some bloods and let me know how my body is going? I just feel like my ankles are swelling up, my fingers are swelling up, and yes, it could be arthritis, but it feels like I'm fat. It feels like I'm holding uh, fluid. So can you just please do that? Right? It just feels like something is not being, it's not disappearing out of your body. I may need blood pressure tablets. Okay. All right. So can you go and get some blood tests done, please? Right. It's not often I ask people to do that, but they are saying to me, "Can she please go and get some blood tests done? The blood works done." Jaylene, how are you, darling? What do you mean I'm still on? I've only been on for 2 hours, darling. How are you, Jaylene? Please let me know how you are. Okay, so Renee, please go and get the blood work done, right? And it doesn't, they're saying to me, it doesn't really matter so much when you get this done. So if you need to wait until those results come back from your x-rays to do with your arthritis, I don't know how long that takes, usually a couple of days. If you've made an appointment, great. If you haven't made an appointment, make the appointment and go and get the blood work done straight away. So if you can, do it first thing in the morning, just in case they say to you that you need to have fasted for the tests to be done. Do it first thing in the morning and then go home and have some brekkie after you've done all of this. Yes, Penny said she was asleep and I didn't want to wake her up. So go you, Sonia. Doing okay. Good on you, Jaylin. Good on you. Um, all right, Renee. Anything else for Renee? Okay, Renee, they're showing me meditations. Do you meditate? Meditate more, drink more, listen to music. I feel like you're stressed and you need to do a few of these other things that you're not used to doing to take your mind off. You used to, but haven't lately. Okay. If you can you please make time? For some reason, your mind is in the way at the moment. So if you can, please make time. You do spend an awful lot of time on your health. The other thing that they're asking you to do is please take care of your mental state. And when we can do that in the state of meditation, I do meditations once a week. A lot of these people in the chat have been to them, so you can ask them. Sometimes it's better when you do it with more than yourself of people. It tends to make you feel like you're part of the group. So you can come and do the meditations with me if you like, just so long as I'm pretty sure you're on my page, aren't you? Meditation saved my life, not literally, but helped me so much. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So meditate more, drink more, listen to music. Listen to music. Yes, I am. What does that mean? Yes, Jaylene, the list is open. I've got two people, and then I can do you. So you may even have a chance to go and have a shower or something before you come and have your reading done. Um, Abby, may I request a reading too, please? Just give me a minute, Abby. You've been here all night, and I understand that you would like a question answered. Just bear with me, please. Um, Okay, Renee, Renee. I don't know who this person is, but somebody's saying, Renee, darling, Renee, sweetheart, please relax. And they're just putting their hands on my shoulders and saying, can somebody please put hands on your shoulders and relax you? Just imagine somebody behind you. Close your eyes if you need to. Imagine somebody pushing down your shoulders and just helping you to relax. My darling, my sweet, please relax. I need you to relax. I don't know who this person is, Renee, but they feel really like protective of you. It's almost like they're coming up wherever you're sitting at your home, and they're putting their hands on you, saying, "Come on, darling, come on, sweetie, just relax," and pushing your shoulders down. I need you to relax. I need you to relax. We've got this. Okay, Renee. I'm feeling quite relaxed about the way you're going to be handling all of this. I'm not picking up anything like what you're seeing. I'm picking up it as, and as you rightly said before, it's to do with the chemo that you did have, and it has brought about something that was basically dormant in your body beforehand, and the chemotherapy that you went through has just sped this up as to the way it appears in your body. All right, so whatever it is manageable. Please go and get those blood tests done. After you get your or even beforehand, get these tests. You've got this, woman. You've got this. Okay, Renee, that was for you. Ashley O'Connor, are you here? Do you have any questions, Renee? I'm looking over that way because that's where the comments are. I can see you. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Okay? Say hello. Yes, I know. I know. Oh, no, no, I know. I love you too. Yes, I do. I do. You were just a great big cat. You should see her tail going. Look at her tail. Come on. Yeah. And I've got the other one here too now. I have to put you down, darling. All right? I'll put you down and I'll show you. Charlie. Charlie, come here, darling. Come on. Here we go. She's got a little bit more energy, this one. Yes, I know. You're beautiful. Yes. You're so beautiful. Yes, I know. I love you too. Yes, I do. I love you too. I love you too. Yes, I know. You shouldn't be in here. You know that, don't you? Right. Yep. Start chewing at any of my cords and you're out, okay? And not really fluffy, not really fluffy. It just looks that way. She's just really dark. She's a red. They're both red toy poodles, but one is 10 years old, the other one is 1 year old. Okay, Ashley. Ashley. Where are you, Ashley? Ashley O'Connor. You behave yourself. I'm watching you. I bet they smell nice. Yeah, I take care of them, Sonia. I do all the grooming. Ashley, questions. Am I on the right path? General reading, and since it's Valentine's Day, love a message. Okay, now, you asked if you were on the right path. The first thing I'm getting told is absolutely you are, Ashley. You are not going to make a mistake. You cannot make a mistake. Um, any direction you take is being already designed by the universe, all right? Whatever decision you make will be the right one for you. It doesn't matter whether everybody else feels that it's the wrong decision. You are headed in the direction that you are meant to be on. You are on your path. You can't go off your path. Even if it deviates onto another path, you will end up back on the same path again. Each path is designed and is already being planned out for you. That's how they say the universe keeps expanding all the time. Well, it's expanding because every time you make a decision and it creates a different path for yourself, you're still on the same path. You are just taking a variant of that path. You're still going in the right direction. All right, and the right direction is forward. You just have to wait, Abdul. Okay, so the right path is you are definitely on the right path, Ashley. Are there any messages for Ashley? Okay, so they're telling me something. They're showing that they're asking you to bring more order to your home life. I don't know what that means, Ashley. What's happening in your home life? What is it that you can put into order? Are you an unorganized person? Do you have lots of jobs on the go at home? Is there something that you need to be taken care of that you haven't taken care of yet? Abdul, please wait. I'm doing paid readings at the moment. Oh, good night, Tatiani. Thank you for coming in. Please send the love hearts across the screen for me. Ashley, I had to move to my parents' house as a rent went up. It was so messy. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's what's going on. Okay, so they're saying to me with the money that you had spent previously on rent, they would like you to start putting money away, even though things will be tight. They're asking you to put money away for yourself, for your future. And they're saying be careful not to overspend since you are back home in your parents' house. It's very easily done, and they want you to be very mindful of where your money is going. They want you to plan for your own future. Right? They can't give you your future without your input. So can you please make sure that you start putting money away? Don't spend on things that are not necessary. of spending. Okay, right. So yeah. Okay, so they're asking you to just tone down on the spending. And I don't know whether it was since you moved back home, but that they're saying it's not carte blanche. You can't, or however they say that, carte blanche, to go and spend money because it's cheaper at your parents' place. One day that may not be there, and what you need to be able to do is provide for yourself. So they're saying, can you please make sure that you put money away for yourself? Even a portion of the money that you spent on the previous rent, they would like you to put away into some sort of fund that you can't take money out of unless you give it some certain by then it won't be of any value to you. It's better putting it away for something in the future for yourself. So can you please start doing that? Love money, yeah. But don't we all love money? Okay? Don't we all love money? But you have to put away for yourself. I don't know how many times I've said that to people, even the people closest to me. Please put your money away. We're constantly paying out for things all the time. And it's like it's a constant cycle of I have to work so I can live. I have my job because I need to live. I need to provide food. I need to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. But you need to be able to take care of yourself later on as well. Right? And we forget that. We forget that there are future needs as well. Start doing that now. Yes. Start doing this. Okay, right. So now that you've acknowledged that, they want you to take that on board, and it will be up to you to keep moving in that direction. All right. You can't stay at your parents' place forever. There will come a time when you need to move out. When you do move out, you will be moving in with someone. I don't know whether it's a partner or whether it's a friend, but they will help you with the rental needs that you've got. And again, it's time for you to start putting money away for yourself. Whether you put it in for some sort of business opportunity, I don't know, but please put it away for yourself. Okay. You moved back home to make things easier for yourself. I understand that actually because it was just crushing you. Right? So make use of this. Right? Don't step from one disaster to another. Don't create a disaster where there doesn't need to be a disaster. Because trust me, if you don't pay attention to it now, the universe is going to come back and it's going to make things a lot harder for you. It's much easier to take care of it now than it will be, say, in a year or so from now. There are decisions that you need to make, and they're telling me that you need to follow through with these decisions. Yes, budgets help. Very much so, Kirsty. I am on a budget. I don't need to be on a budget, but I am on a budget. That's just what I do. I've always done it that way. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of that comment because I don't want you to be taken off any lives. I don't want you to be blocked. So I've just removed that. If you want, just put a little hieroglyphic in the middle of the. I don't mind you saying it. I can say it as long as much as I want. But write it, they pick it up and they ban you. So no, that's okay. Don't apologise to me. I just don't want you banned. And and all it takes is for me to just remove your comment. You can put it back in. Just put some hieroglyphics in there because I understand completely what you're saying. I understand it completely. But just start doing something with your finances, okay? Start making moves for your finances. Fix it. They're saying, fix it now while it's easy for you to fix. Don't wait until it's too late. Just a dot in a sentence, absolutely. Joshfina, that's nice. Except I don't know. There's no start and there's no end on that. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that must say, is that fuck, Joshfina, or shit? Good morning, Penny. How are you? Um, all right. No, hop off, hop off. Actually, you will be moving out of your parents' place within a year, but this is completely up to you as to how you work out your finances. And yes, you do overspend on a lot of things that you don't need. They're asking you to wind that back a lot so that you can start looking after yourself a lot better. There are things that you spend your money on that you don't need to spend your money on, i.e., when you go to work or wherever you go in the morning, you may buy yourself a coffee that costs you $7. Take your own coffee. All right, take your own coffee, and that's $7 that you spent once a day, every day for 5 days a week. 5 sevens, $35 that you have saved that you didn't have before. So think about it like that. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to, as I need my independence back. Absolutely, yeah, yeah, I get that totally. It's very hard. We were discussing this before, actually, about adult children living with their parents. It's really hard. They change, the parents change. Everybody's an adult, and it's really hard to give, not to give, but to live together. Okay, very hard. Um, any other question? Any other things for Ashley? Ashley, do you have any other questions? That's it, Abby. That's exactly it. Good on you. Oh no, Sonia, we can't use that word here. Don't like that word. What comes down to the lines? Well, it could be can't. C-A-N-T. No, it's I meant to be mum to my kids, but they step in. No, it's I'm meant to be mum to my kids, but they step in. Not quite sure what you mean by that, Ash. Oops. You've got some really good things coming up for you in the future. Right, you've got a lot of happiness coming your way. Now, you saw me shuffling this deck. This has come out a couple of times tonight for a lot of people. You need to work towards this. You need to work towards this new home that you're going to be moving into. You won't be moving in there on your own, they're telling me. You'll be moving in there with somebody else. Whether or not it's with another person or whether it's with a partner, I have no idea. But it will be happening. You just need to get your finances under control. You're such a giving person that, if somebody asks you for your last dollar, you'd probably give it to them. It's time to start giving back to yourself. Okay? Again, you've got the world card. This is major, major happiness. 4 seasons in one day. You just have, the wheel is turning its full circle. You're going to be working hard towards this success that's coming your way. See all of the pentacles here again? You're going to be working hard, whether or not you're going to be studying, doing something and learning new skills, or with books, I don't know, but you're going to be burning the candle at both ends. They want you to put it to good use because you're working hard towards a financial gain or financial benefit for yourself. Now, for some reason, they're talking to me about investing your money into something in the short term. So, if there is something like, is there anything? Is there any way that you could put, like, even $500 towards a short-term growth, like crypto or something in the investment market? Because they said there's something that you need the funds. But do not touch it. Right? Don't touch it. It's for your future. There is a Maxwell planet sending messages. Oh, is there? Can you please, is he pretending to be me, Sonia? Is he pretending to be me? You've got a win coming your way as well, Ashley. Okay? You've got a major, you've got a major victory coming. Sorry that the cards aren't actually. Hey, Charlie, come here. Get out there. You've got a major victory coming. I don't know whether that's to do with your home life. There's a major victory coming. Things are going to get so much easier for you. Reported not pretending to be you, just to prove. Okay, all right. Okay, thanks, Sonia. If anybody else gets a Maxwell Leonard sending messages, can you please report him and then just block him? It happens all the time. They've changed something on my life, so I can't specify certain things anymore on my life, and they're somehow getting through. It's annoying. Ashley, I love message since it's Valentine's Day. I do, and do I have native guidance? Sort of want clarity. Okay. You're going to have to. They're telling me that you're going to have to be your own Valentine at the moment, Ashley. Right? You have to start giving back to yourself because you are constantly giving to other people. I don't have any Valentine's messages other than Happy Valentine's from Ashley to Ashley. Right? You need to be your own Valentine for the moment. Be your Valentine. Okay? You are the most important thing in your world at the moment, and you need to start looking out for number one. That's you. So be your own Valentine. Be there for yourself. As for your native guide, I picked up the next card out of the deck, and it happened to be the Lover's card, but that's not what I was drawn to. I was drawn to the feathers at the back here. All right? I was drawn to the feathers, and when I saw these feathers, I'm seeing a bird of prey. I'm seeing an eagle. Are you drawn to eagles? Are you drawn to eagles, Ashley? Oh my goodness, Jaylee. Um, and yes, I give everything to everyone. I care too much, and everyone else is me. Okay. Right. So that's what I'm seeing around you at the moment. I'm not seeing anything to do with it. Look, it could represent the native of this world, natives of this world. All I'm seeing is the eagle. I'm not seeing the owl. I did pick up an owl in somebody else's reading, but for you, I am seeing an eagle. So what you can do is you can look up the meaning of the totem animal, um, the eagle, and find out what it represents. Sometimes it may even offer you suggestions about what it is that, or where it is that you're going. and how they're protecting you. Okay, right, Ashley, they've closed the door on me, so I guess that means that that's finished for you. Please, the amount of time that you give to other people, you need to start giving to yourself, right? Be selfish about yourself. Be your own Valentine. Be there for you first, okay? You have to remember that you're just as important as the person that you're talking to, the person that you're helping, the person that you're advising. Give them advice and say, put your work together. This is something that you need to do for yourself. All right. Okay, Ashley. Um, is that all the questions you've got, Ashley? Because they've closed the door on me and they're saying to me that you've got a lot to work with. It's going to take a lot of energy for you to not use the money that you've been spending. They want it's going to take it's a transition for you not to use the money and to put it away because you're not used to it. So that's going to be a huge transition for you. Yes, Ashley. Okay, thank you. And yes, I'm learning too, and that's why I have some today and the tea. Oh, yes! T-bone. Do you know how long it's been since I've had a T-bone? I love T-bones. I love them. I haven't had one for such a long time. And you are talking about T-bone. You are talking about steak, right? Please tell me you're talking about steak, not something else, yeah? All right, Simone Eloise, I'm going to do a small reading for you, okay? And then we've got Jaylin and then Rachel. Simone, are you still here? Tell me, Simone, that you haven't fallen asleep. Simone, wake up! There you go. So no other questions, Ashley? Yes, Tim, it was so good. Excellent. It's very good. It's very good. Oh my God. Actually, I might just go around the supermarket if I'm not doing much tomorrow and go and get myself one. Oh, yum. Mm. And you know what? I might even buy some pork, not pork, prawns on a skewer and put them with it as well. Oh, yum. With some seafood sauce. Mm. Okay, Simone, all ears. But not anymore, Sonia. You are going to transition back to some sort of normal diet for your body. Actually, Sonia, they're telling me for you to look up your blood group type and they want you to eat according to your blood group type. Google it. I don't know what it is. Google best foods for your blood type. That was good to hear. Thank you. Okay, all right. Just a word, please, people. If you get a reading from me and you're happy with the reading, I would love to hear some feedback from you in my reviews section of the page. I would love to see a review. I've kind of forgotten about that a little bit. Would love to see a page from you. If you can't find a review tab, please just send it to me in Messenger and I'll put it on the page for you. Yes, there are blood group, and my blood group, Simone. I'm pretty much open to any type of food, which is really good. But yeah, O O pose, O positive. Okay, pretty common. But what type of foods are best for you, and what type of foods should you be staying away from? I couldn't do that, but I couldn't do that. Do you feel better? I'm not sure what that means, Ashley. RH. SO. So what do I eat? Nothing. What is RH? Rhesus negative. Is it? Oh my God, you're one of these people who hasn't. There's not many people from like you around, are there, Penny? Is that rhesus negative? Not many of you around. I want steak. I'm going to go out and get it. It's all. Whose fault is it? Ashley's fault. She said she bought a steak. I'm going to go and get a steak tomorrow. I might even put it up on my page. Get a steak, Sonia. Right? Get a steak. Everyone, go get some steak. Many of us around. Mushroom sauce. Oh yes. Oh yes, Kirsty. Mushroom sauce. Yes. Garlic sauce. Much better. You can put mushrooms in the garlic sauce. Mm. Garlic sauce, and we can put a few prawns underneath that garlic sauce and have a turf and surf, or surf and turf, I think they call it. But that's usually made with another type of steak. They call like, yeah, whatever that says on it. Steak. Okay, Simone, I haven't forgotten about you. I just got off the track. There we go. Let's not go there. I'm a bit hypocritical. So we'll all be posting it to the page tomorrow. I'll see if I can post my T-bone to the steak. I mean, I'll post my T-bone to the page to the steak. Oh, seriously, guys. Where are you? Where are you, Simone? I'm here. I'm ready for you, Simone. Where are you? Come back, Simone. Come back. Simone, I'm going to. Simone, do you have any questions for me? Um, Simone, they're saying that you've been really hard on yourself. They're saying to me that you're expecting yourself to be somewhere where you're not supposed to be or not capable of being at the moment. Why are you coming down on yourself so hard? Who whose whose level of expectations are you drawing on? This expectation is out of control. It's out of your reach. They want you to lower the bar. The expectations are way too high, and it's almost like you set it that high, and then when you don't achieve it, you feel less than. They want you to be gentle with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just need guidance through the rough patch. Okay, right. So that was your first message, Simone. They want you to lower your shoulders at the moment. They want you to relax. They want you to drop the tongue from the top of your mouth. They want you to close your eyes, and they want you to just don't put so much pressure on yourself. The expectations that you are placing on yourself are not something that are good for you, because you create the expectations that are unreachable, and you just fall short of them every time, and then you come down on yourself like a ton of bricks. They want you to stop doing that. They want you to just accept what is at the moment, and they want you to just breathe. Not from the chest. They want you to breathe from the stomach. Yeah. The first card that came up for you talks about being honest with yourself. to show you the card, and I can't make it focus for you. I do apologise. Just let me know if it focuses. I can't even make it focus. So I want you to just watch the top of the picture for me. What it says on the card is, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Learn upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon the true desires, and they will come to you upon angel wings, like these angel wings. See, they're coming to you. You just have to be gentle with yourself. Like I said to you before, please be gentle with yourself. You've received this card as a gentle confrontation, because your angels know you've been hiding from your true feelings. You're probably being afraid that if you admitted how you honestly felt, you'd be overwhelmed by the feelings and faced with making some necessary changes that you feel unprepared for. So just let me know, Simone, if this is resonating with you. I have a feeling that it is. Yet the angels assure you that it's healthiest to face the situation with honesty. They will help you with your emotions, relationships, and any support you need to make positive changes. However, the angels remind you to focus only on the desires and not on your fears, so that you can attract the former and not the latter. Right? So don't come down on yourself hard. Right? Your expectations need to be lowered. Just lower the bar a little bit. Right? You cannot expect things of yourself um, that are out of reach, that are unattainable. It just makes you feel less than. Um, the additional meanings for this particular card, the situation will improve when you face it squarely. So look at the situation, figure out what it is that you're dealing with. You deserve better. Another one is trust your own feelings, even if others don't agree. Another one, don't give away any of your power to other people. Do not give away your power to other people. Avoid getting caught up in the illusion that this is the way it is. It is not the way it is. They're telling me and it is the same with a lot of people. Our mental state is just a huge part of our life, whether we like it or not. And you are gifted, Simone. You are so gifted, right? And you are the person that's holding yourself back. So just let go, woman. Right? Just know that everything is going to be okay. And you are where you are for a reason, right? It's helping you through. Um, I have just been on medication. It does not affect my connection. No, okay, so what you can say to yourself, Simone, most people are on some form of medication. I'm on 2 forms of medication, albeit small, very small doses. It's nothing, out of this. But um, don't think about it like that. Right? Your connection is always going to be there. If the medication has some type of effect on your connection, it is meant to be that way. Right? Don't get into that place where you say to yourself, oh, if I wasn't on this medication, my connection would be so much better. I'd be helping so many more people. I'd be in a different place than I am now. Don't come down on yourself so hard. Okay? It is meant to be the way it is. You will work through that connection if you are on a medication. You will work through that. You will make it work. You will find a way to deal with it. You found that your channeling has helped you today. Good. Right. So, So far, it hasn't affected you, has it, Simone? Simone, they're wanting you to remind yourself to go out and play. Just go out and touch base with Mother Earth. Go out and do things that make you want to sing and dance. The card actually says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a little while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy. So to work, home, whatever, with a renewed perspective and enlightened and heightened energy. So when they're saying play, the first thing that they say, or the first thing that comes to my mind when they say play, is smile. As hard as it is sometimes for us to smile, if you smile, it changes the physiology of your body. First thing in the morning, smile. Even if you don't feel like it, fake it until you make it. Your body doesn't know that you're faking it. A smile is a smile. Your face turns the other way when you smile, right? It moves particles in your body. It changes the physiology. So smile. Even if you don't feel like it, Simone, please smile. Fake it until you make it. Sonia, behave yourself. Um, okay, so Simone, they're sending waves of energy to you at the moment. They're sending you love, they're sending you peace, they're sending you energy to help you through what you're going through. I lost one teacher. Do they know where it is? Where you are, you should be able to get them back. And I'm talking about a new set. Um, they're just telling me they're gone. You won't be able to retrieve them. They're showing me something that got swept off the table, something that got picked up off the table. It may have been underneath something or inside something. We've taken it away, and it's just gone. And they will have known at that time, that you went in with them. Therefore, you should be able to do something about what I call claiming it back. Yes, it does help. Okay, it just does. Your body doesn't know that you're faking the smile, right? Your body doesn't know it, so just do it because it will help. So these waves of energy that are coming in for you, Simone, you must be manifesting this support to come in for you, because it just doesn't come out of thin air. You must be asking for it. So they're sending you waves of energy. And the reason they're sending you the waves of energy is because if they sent it to you all the time, you wouldn't be able to cope with it. Under the circumstances, they're saying you wouldn't be able to cope with it. So those waves of energy are coming in. You feel them, they want you to breathe it in, because it's filling your body. And what they want to do, they're pushing. I can see them pushing out the negative energy. I can see, these waves that are coming in. They're very intense, actually. And what they're doing is they're pushing out the negative energy. So you are doing it, keep doing it. Low battery. Oh, it's the first time my phone's had low battery. I've got a new phone, guy. I told anybody. I have a new phone. Now, the other thing that they're talking to me about at the moment, Simone, is for you to be assertive. Being assertive, you have stepped out of being assertive, and you've become a little bit slack in that area. So I'm supported, and Yes, absolutely. So, yes, yes, darling. Yes, they keep saying yes, 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 yes. You needed to take this time out. You needed to be where you are. You needed to understand certain things about yourself. You needed this. Right? It's not a bad thing at all. Right? It's just a part of someone's life. This is what happens sometimes. And it's okay. They're trigger points as well. Okay, so about that, right? What they're asking for you to do at the moment is to concentrate on you so that you can bring in this energy, this healing energy to yourself first. Okay? Yes, you can still go out and heal others, but you have to be very mindful that you are in this state, and sometimes they're telling me that you give part of your energy away instead of bringing it through you or in through your hands, or just guiding that energy that you're picking up or that you're creating and guiding it to where it needs to go. Do not give your energy. Right? You have to separate the two. So at the moment, they want you to concentrate on your own energy. Give this universal love, give this peace, give this to yourself first. You are the one that needs that at the moment, right? You've got to understand that you're just as important as the person that you're helping. And you can't help them unless you help yourself first. So be gentle on yourself. Give yourself healing. You are more than capable of taking in this healing. I can feel sometimes you sit there and I can feel the energy coming in, and then all of a sudden it just bounces back because you say to yourself, oh, I try to give myself energy and it's just not working. It is working. It is working. Be mindful with that statement that you've got on the live at the moment. Be mindful to give this healing to yourself first. And Kelly, why do you think that you're not as important as the next person, Simone? Right? You're even thinking now, I need to go out and do the heal. I need to start healing people. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to move forward now. I've done enough in this particular area. I need to move forward. What they're saying is, you need to understand that you need the healing. Someone needs to heal someone. We are capable of so much more than we expect than we know about ourselves. Right? We are all energy, Simone. You know this, right? So send yourself some healing energy. See healing energy moving into your body. See it. Close your eyes and watch that healing energy coming in. Right? Watch it innovating your body. Watch it shifting out the negative energy. You need to be mindful of this. Yes, what Penny said. I can do anything if I put my mind to it. Most Tuesdays, most Fridays. I can't see any love hearts coming across the screen, guys. Show me the love hearts. Love hearts. I need to see the love hearts. Understand, I have felt that energy. Okay, good. Keep sending it to yourself. Please, keep sending it to yourself. Simone, you need this. Concentrate on you and then other people. And when you ask for healings from other people, when you do get them, just make sure that you trust these people. Okay? Make sure that you trust them before you ask for healings from other people. My guides are very, very pointed about that. Make sure that Simone, if she receives healings from other people, that you trust them with the healings that are being sent. And with that, Simone, they're saying that you basically, that they won't let me do any more of you because they said that you need to concentrate on you. I find it difficult to do energy healing on myself, but I think that I've got the hang of it. All right, Simone, do you have any other questions before I move on to the next person? Lower those expectations. All right, you are doing the best you can with the knowledge that you've got at the moment. You can't do any more than that. Lower those expectations. Pearl, I have 2 more donated readings to do. Okay, my channeling unaware of my guides. Can I channel? Absolutely, you can. Yes, you can. Perhaps don't channel them all in at once, though. Right? I think that might be a little bit too much. Just ask a few of them to step back for the moment and just take a couple at a time, maybe one at a time, and find out what's going on. Find out what it is that you need. But don't don't get them all to come in at once. I think that my guys are saying to me that that's a little bit too much for you to take, for you to deal with. Just 1 or 2 at a time. That's it. And then ask them to step back, and then invite somebody else in. But don't take on too much. Again, all right. Don't take it on. They're saying to journal these meetups that you have with your guides. If they've got anything that you need to say, you need to write it down. Yeah, that's all basically they're saying. It's light language mainly. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what type, which star you come from, but I looked at my star seed deck, my star seed oracle deck, and they said she's a star seed. You come, you're here for a reason, and you've been given a certain set of life situations that you have to move through. And they're saying that if once you learn to be gentle on your own soul, to be gentle with the human part of you, then you will start changing. You will just be okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. All right. So, all right. So Jaylene, are you still here? Jaylene, my sweet. I don't get light language. I need to Google. Okay, Sonia, I don't know where this is coming from, but they're telling me you're a truth seeker. That you seek out the truth and nothing stands in your way. You find it. And you're meant to be here to guide others. But just like Simone, you have to take care of yourself first. Okay, Jay. Let's move into your energy. What's going on, Jalen? What's going on for Jalen? Jalen. Let's have a look. See. So much. Yeah. Is that what we talked about last time, Jalen? You're shifting jobs as well. Have you shifted jobs? I can't remember. Oh, you're most welcome, Simone. Please take care and have a really great sleep. And don't forget to smile. All right. As hard as that is, please don't forget to smile. So the job I thought was going to never leave me. Now I'm looking at a new job for the health insurance bills are coming in fast. Okay, so my guys are saying to me, don't worry too much about the bills that will be covered. This is just another one of those earthly things that is designed to hold you back. They don't want you to please take care of your health first, they're saying. The bills will take care of themselves. Serious? They didn't make you an offer? Have you rung them up, Jaylin, and asked them what happened? It's the scariest spot to be in. Absolutely it would be. Absolutely. Um okay, so for some reason, Jaylin, they're just stopping me right dead in my tracks at the moment and they're asking me to read this out for you, and I just want you to let me know if this resonates with you. This card is actually called Beautiful Uncaging, and it's card number 14. And I'm sorry about not being able to um, make it clearer, but my camera is picking up my hand and me behind the card, and it's not focusing on the card itself because the screen is so big. All right, so it says beautiful, beautiful uncaging. Oh, God, this is so annoying. Just look at that. Just look at the heart in the center of it. All right. So the key concept for this card is a prison of guilt, a need for self-inventory, rigorous honesty, accountability, making amends for something. Um, it says at this time you are being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life, reorganize how it affects you and others, and address it so that you can release yourself from the grip. Guilt is a powerful emotional state capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed self-sabotage cycle that fosters codependency and it's a distorted sense of personal power. Self-blame can lead to behaviour that perpetuates low self-worth. Right? Now, I don't think that you've got low self-worth, but what you're going through at the moment, Jaylene, causes a lot of doubt. Okay, it's just causing a lot of doubt in your life. It's things are shifting, and they're shifting into what feels like a negative arena for you, and they don't want it to go that way. So whatever you do, can you please shift yourself out of that space, because it is it's like a self perpetuating cycle that you're in. Plenty of doubt here. Have you done? or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have, sorry, struggling to read this properly. Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show you how to redress the transgression. When you sincerely admit that you were wrong and begin the process to fix it, this is the act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. Take a few moments now to consider when you have harmed another, and I don't really think that you've harmed another, right? Or yourself. That is something that we're all capable of doing. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about yourself, and you're able to connect with the truthful remorse of that. Okay. Um, Good morning, Jamie. My emotions are everywhere. Yeah, I have no doubt about that. They're saying in here that there is a good question to ask yourself is why you feel guilty here. Why do you feel guilty? There's something that you're feeling guilty about, and they want you to start working with that guilt. They want you to figure out what it is that you're feeling guilty about. Are you taking on a burden that isn't yours to carry? You're feeling guilty. Sorry, what does harmed mean? What do you mean by harmed? I haven't hurt anyone that I know of. Or harm. No, I don't think you've harmed anyone, but you do that to yourself, Jaylene. All right, you are very critical of yourself. I think that I'm going to be sick and make my daughter. Okay, that's the parents' guilt. I understand that guilt. I really do. But you know what? Um, as much as you feel that you may not be there for your daughter, that's just not the way it's going to work out. It's just not what's going to happen. My guides are saying you need to be able to trust us. This is not what's happening. This is one of those situations. This is one of those things in your world where you have to get through. And once you get through this, things are going to be starting to look up again. You have to have faith that we are going to take care of you. Basically, the next card that I pulled up, um, I'm not too early to hate that she has to go through this with me. But Jaylene, can you try and put yourself into a different space at the moment? All I want you to do is remember remember lots here, okay? I know you understand this, although it's really hard to see it at the moment because of all the emotions that are floating around. But she, before she came into this life, and she doesn't remember this, okay? But before she came into this life, before you came into this life, you guys agreed to take this path on as your journey through this particular life together. This is part of her life lessons. Okay? She came to you as a daughter. She came to you to be taken care of. She doesn't know it now, but she knew it before she came here that you were going to go through all of these things. And perhaps, she can be your rock for a little while. Okay? And I know she's really young, and being a rock doesn't mean to say, there, mummy, I know it's going to be all okay. Please don't worry on all of those sort of things. She's just going to be your rock, as in she is going to be okay through this. She will handle it because you will be handling it. She will see your strength and she will learn from your strength for herself when she gets older. Does this make sense to you, Jaylene? to tune into source. They're asking you to trust. They're asking you to remember all of the gifts in this life that you've got. They're asking you to just know that this is all going to work out for you. All right? You have abundance coming to you. Okay? This is called the roots of abundance. You have all of this abundance coming to you. It's root down into the earth. Just know that all of this abundance is coming to you. And I know this is really hard for you to see at the moment, considering the things that you're going through. But your daughter is learning. She's just picking up so much knowledge from all of this. Okay, Abdul, if you don't want to wait, you're quite welcome to leave. Nobody's asking you to stay. When somebody pays for a donation, when somebody pays for a reading, I give them my time. Okay? So just understand that. If you would like to put in a donation, Abdul yourself, please do. It's listed at the bottom of the chat and you will get my time. But at the moment, these donations are being paid for. They are going to an anti-child trafficking fund. I don't take them on board myself. I send them on to people who are in trouble in other parts of the world. So please, if you don't want to wait, please leave. I'm okay with that. If not, pop in a donation. Okay, Rachel, you were up next. I need to leave for work now, so we'll watch my reading later on. No, Rachel, I'm coming on Friday night. Do you want me to leave yours until Friday night? Yes, manners are very free, Sonia. And by the way, when the free readings do come, I don't have a list. I choose people that are waiting with questions who I'm drawn to. And at the moment, I'm not drawn to you. And my voice isn't breaking. Okay, so Jaylee, back to you, darling. Basically showing me, this time machine. They're showing me what it's going to look like for you in a couple of years from now. And I'm smiling because I know everything is going to be okay, Jaylin. I know that you're going to get through this. I know it's heartfelt for you at the moment. I know it's like you're feeling it to the depths of your soul. I so want to just take it away from you and tell you that because it is, it's going to be okay. But I'm not sitting in your space. If I were in your space, somebody else would be saying that to me, and I would have to trust that what they're saying is going to happen. Right? You are going to be okay. You are going to be okay. This is just one of those fucking mountains, molehill. It's not a mountain, it's just like a hill that you're going over. Just take care of your body first, okay? Yeah, we are all okay at the end, Sonia, and sometimes, I understand that, and I was given that information the other day when I was confronted with, problems that were just coming screaming at me from couple of different directions. And I was sitting in an issue, not anywhere near your issues, Jaylin, trust me on that. But again, it was a gentle reminder for me to trust and to manifest positivity, to manifest the, the best and highest outcome. I had to trust in that. And guess what? It just did. And it was very different to any other time that I've been faced with these problems. And, it just makes my heart sing to know that things worked out the way they did because I trusted. Now what I'm doing, what I'm asking you to do, Jaylene, even as hard as it is to please trust. It's a glitch in the matrix. Yes, Jamie, absolutely. Absolutely. Think of it like Jamie said, it's a glitch in the matrix. Do you happen to see something coming? I think my stress is coming because of the health insurance. Some places won't even see it. This is an added negativity that you're drawing in. Find places that will see you. Make the appointments. I keep saying this to other people, Julian, as well. You can always unbook an appointment, but sometimes it takes longer to get in to see a doctor about the issues that are happening for you. You can always unbook it. I see something coming for you. When you say something, do you mean job-wise? Because I said right at the very beginning that changes coming and you're getting a new job. I said, okay, Jamie, go grab your coffee. Can you go get me a cup of tea while you're at it, please? Strong black, one honey. Thank you. Okay, so I have this spirit of gratitude. Oh, look, you're meant to see this. Jaden, spirit of gratitude card. They're asking you to please sit in gratitude. They're asking you to understand that what Jamie said is a glitch in the matrix at the moment. You are being tested in your trust issues. You are being tested in your manifesting skills. You are being tested to know that your child is going to be okay, that you won't leave her alone, that you will be okay. You will get through this. I can't. I mean, they're just standing beside me at the moment, and they keep saying to me, she's going to be okay. She is going to be okay. That's not one of those things that I say. Um, I don't know if there's no reserve on it. You're just going to be okay. I can't impress on you enough. You're going to be okay. Yes, yes. I saw that right at the very beginning, Jamie, that you're moving jobs. Let's just ask the pendulum. Rachel Childress, if you're here, I'm going to send you a message. Yes. The pendulum went straight to a yes. Okay. Yes, absolutely, Sonia. That's exactly right. We just need to breathe. We need to lower our shoulders. when we're sitting in the thick of all that fucking nut, sometimes it's hard to see that. It's easier for us to sit here when our life is a little bit easier than those who are struggling at the moment. So I understand, Jamie, and I don't mean at all to put any to not recognise the pain that you were going through. The anxiety that you're feeling, just the different emotions that you're going through. And it's not my intent. I recognise that each and every one of them. I just absolutely adore you, Jaylin, alright? Absolutely adore you. You have such strength. You really do. And I've known you for such a long time, long time in the spiritual community. You've just, I don't know, I think about you and the first word that comes to mind is strength. What I want you to do is remind you that you have that strength. Right? I need to remind you to hold that strength. That's okay, Sonia. That's a human part of you. It really is. Feel the world, Sonia. Feel the world. Be the world. And know that no matter what happens, the world will always be here. You are a part of that world. Yes, Sonia, you just need to filter it. She is an amazing soul. It is, isn't it, Kirsty? It's very fitting for you, Jaylin. Right, very fitting. It's beautiful, all of this energy here. Look at all of the energy centers. It's just beautiful. The world. It's just got so much energy right up your head. No, we don't. We don't at all. Nobody ever knows. Strange how things happen in your life. Yeah. When we least expect it. When we least expect it. And that's been happening to a few people in my life. Things are just turning upside down. And unexpectedly turning upside down. And I think it's just all got to do with having the faith and trusting that we're going to be okay. It's like the world is in her hands. She is that person who loves it. So what they're asking you to do, if you can possibly do this journey, I know you're not really good at doing meditations, but they want you to quieten your mind. Okay? Quieten your mind. Because your mind is just going in overdrive at the moment. They want you to quieten your mind. If you can. And if you can't quieten your mind by sitting quietly, go out and walk. Go out and do something in nature. Go hug a tree. Do whatever you need to do. Yes, I'm letting my faith. I've had to remind myself of that every now and again. Yeah. Yeah. We all do. Whatever faith we aspire to, whatever we think about when we're down and out, that is what keeps us going. That is unique to this world here on earth. We have the free will. We decide how we're going to move forward, right? And each one of them is just a part of our lesson. Yes, in your case, Penny, yes, I understand what you're saying. It's still messed up when it happens. Yeah. And sometimes knowing, right, knowing these things, we've talked about this before, Penny, for you, Jalen, knowing that understanding and just knowing that it's going to be okay will give you a positive aspect to look forward to, okay? Whatever you're dealing, I know what you're dealing with, but that what you're dealing with at the moment, you need to know it's going to be okay. They want you they want you to get an eyeliner or something and in the mirror on your bathroom they want you to write at the top of your mirror, I am going to be okay. This is all going to work out for the best and a nice for both myself and my daughter. Do that. Yeah. I'll do that. You're talking about the eyeliner on the mirror. Wherever you can, wherever you go to every day, I have little messages on my vision. Okay. Little messages need to be big messages. These ones need to be seen by you every day. Right? I am going to be okay. I'm doing the best I can with the knowledge I have. It is going to be okay. And trust. Trust. This particular card caught my eye. They told me to go to there and I just picked this out. And it's card number 3. And at the top it says, you can't see it, but it says renewal. And then on the side it's got mastery. And on the other side it's got be the best. And at the bottom it's got healing. Yeah, I can't see it. I don't know why. This is you. Okay? You're going through a whole lot at the moment. Jalen, you hang in there. Just hang in there. And there you go. Penny's just giving you a 333. Look at those love hearts coming across the screen. Thank you to whoever's sending them through. It helps with the algorithms. It helps my lives. It helps put me out there. I'm going to be, I don't know what the stars are about, but I will be setting them up for people who are just wanting to send stars as a form of thank you. It doesn't entitle anybody to any readings because of the value of the stars, but I'm going to set it up anyway because apparently I can use the stars for something I don't know what. But yeah, if anybody wants to send stars, please do. I know that there's a few there at the moment, a few hundred or more. I don't quite know what to do with them, but yeah. Jayla, do you have any other questions that you'd like to ask me? Your daughter is going to be fine. She sees your strength. She's learning strength through this. You are giving her a huge, huge amount of learning through this. She's going to see such strength, and she's going to use that strength in her own life. She's not going to be confronted with the sort of things that you're being confronted with now, because she's just using, she's watching you with the strength that you're putting in this. Am I dropping out? Guys, am I freezing or anything? Because my internet keeps going up and down. Look at your stars making advertising. The advertising, yeah, I'm not sure. No other questions, just wanted to know about my health insurance. Um, Jolene, I'll just message you something. I just sent you a message, Jolene. You saw my message on your post. What message did I put there? Which post, Jamie? About you closing your page down? I didn't know which one you were talking about. Is that the one that you were talking about? It's coming up to 11. It's a minute, 1 minute, rapid fire. Okay, alright, I get that, Jolene. I hear you. Can you just excuse me for a minute, guys? My dogs are just quietly barking at something, just that you're there. So just give me a minute while I go and have a look. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Jolene. There's obviously going to be a good outcome coming up for you because it's 11:11 and I just looked at your message. So positive things are coming your way. I want you to stay positive though. Be in that positive mind state. Alright. Okay. So we don't have very many people here on the live anymore. So it looks like we can just sit here and have a chat. I don't have any other questions coming on. Okay. Alright, Jane. I'll read your message properly when I get off the live. Love and light to you and blessings, Jane. Sending energy your way. Okay? Always. I was thinking about you the other day actually. Coffee. Tea. But it's 11 o'clock at night, and if I have a cup of tea now, I'm not going to be able to sleep. Maybe what I could do is have one of those calming teas, and then I could go to bed after I had my massage this morning. Is anybody jealous? Just woke up. What time is it, Jamie? What time is it, Jamie? Rachel, are you still here on the live by any chance? If you are, can you just let me know? I'll just put your name up on the Rachel. You mean, so you always do this to me, Jamie? Is it 4:13 a.m. or 4:13 p.m.? If you've just got up, sometimes, are you saying 4:13 a.m.? Thank you, Jamie. I'm on the other side of the world, right? We have to cater for each other. Okay, so you guys are 3 hours apart, and it's 11 o'clock at night time here for me. I say hello, hello, lovelies. Really could use a message from Spirit today. Kristen, have you have you followed my page, Kristen? Oh, close my page to Vera. Which one, Jamie? You mean the Dark Phoenix page? I'm confused because you've got a few pages, so I wasn't sure which page it was that you were closing down. You just said I'm closing my page, so I wasn't sure which one it was. No, you can't. No. Who am I having my coffee with in the morning, and my tea with in the mornings when I go, well, lunchtime? But no, Jamie, no. Please tell me you haven't done it yet. Private is the only one that is going to remain private. Am I in that group? I'm pretty sure I'm in that group, aren't I? I am. I'm in all of your groups. She's closing the public page. But I like the Dark Phoenix. What one is still going? What's the private one called, Jamie? Can you post? Can you put the name of the private one here in the comments? Not enough business. Eh, we do the best we can. I don't want you to go though. I don't. The private one is the Dark Phoenix. Okay, that's it. Oh, now, is that actually read as the Dark Phoenix lives or the Dark Phoenix lives? Now I know which one it is, but wouldn't it be nice if it just says the Dark Phoenix lives on in private? Sorry, I'm just being a jackass. I'm going to put my cards on my own line because I'm not saying anything else. You're going to do some. You're going to be doing a lot of book work, aren't you? You're going to be doing lots of stuff with your book work. But my page is deleted on the 28th. Can't you just like pause the page or something? That's a big step. You've had that for a lot of years now, haven't you? Yeah, book work. Can't you just pause it? You don't I know you're okay with it, but I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it. They do so, Jamie. They do so. I mean, goodness me. Look, I've only got 7 people here at the moment. What do you mean? You get more than I do. And your page is a whole lot smaller than my page. Don't get out of bed, Penny. Don't get out of bed. Just get that magic genie. Get that genie to go and get it for you. Um, she will kick ass with the book. I can't wait. Absolutely. Well, some people come up online, Jamie. Okay? And yes, I occasionally get new people on my live, which is really good because I love reading for new people. But I also know that there is also just the followers that come in here. Like, okay, I've got 7 here at the moment. You always get more than that. Let's do it. Just okay. Okay. Oh, right, Jane. Okay. Can you just ask the dollar value to go down so that it's more equal? And on my new phone, Jamie, and on my new phone, so I might be able to start putting some money into doing some readings from you myself. The book is more important than it was right now. Yes, I know, Penny, but we all need to live too, and we all need Jamie's expertise. And I guess that can come through the private page, yes. But I can't wait for the book to come out either. And if anybody didn't know, if anybody didn't see the post that went up, the person that won Carl's book, Saving Children, actually got delivered day before yesterday, I believe. So she has that book. It's a signed copy from Carl from the CRA. All right, guys. There is. Are there any people here that? Are there any newbies here that are still watching in the background, by any chance, or is it just the regulars that I've got here? I think almost everybody else is gone. So what I might do is leave the live and go make myself and maybe go watch. Hey, has anybody watched Yellowstone? Yellowstone? Has anybody watched those? Because I'm only in the 3rd season and I love it. I'm usually a sci-fi person, and this is not sci-fi. This is so out of my area. I absolutely, I'm loving it. Just gets me completely out of reality. Who's seen Yellowstone? Come on, talk to me, guys. What is it? It's cowboys and Indians. No, not Indians, but it's actually cowboys. About this guy who owns Yellowstone. It's a great big ranch out in the middle of somewhere, Missouri or no, not Missouri, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and he keeps. It's just about their life as cowboys, and they are actually cowboys. Oh, see, Sonia, I don't watch TV anymore. I'm bored. No, 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 no. These I've downloaded these, Sonia, Kirsty. I've downloaded it. Oh yes. Oh yes. But I'm only up to the third season and there's 5 seasons. Everybody kept saying Yellowstone, Yellowstone. I thought, what the fuck is Yellowstone? You know, I've never heard of it. Maybe one day. But 5 seasons to watch and I'm only up to the third one. And it's not like they're half an hour long. Each one of them is about an hour long. Yay! Yay! This is good for me. So Sonia, oh yes, oh yes, yes, got beautiful eyes. He's just got that look. Oh, God, he's got that look. Beth is lovable ass. Oh, she is. She's just beautiful. She's beautiful. I love her. Absolutely love her. She's really creating shit at the moment. She's really pushing buttons. But don't you love it? I'm going to take that off. You know, I can't take it off. Sonia, you're going to have to take that off yourself for some reason. I'm only going to start here. I know that. There we go. I'm just going to delete your comment. I don't want you to block. Cameras. Oh, yes. Hot cameras. Caddies. They're all taken though. All hotties are taken. I've actually seen that one. I'll write it down. Same story. Yeah. Yeah, it's that era. I like that era. I don't watch sci-fi, but I like that era. What show are you thinking about, Kitty? Who's sitting in the background there? Come say hello, whoever's sitting there. Come join our conversation. They're telling me I need to go. Last show I watched was Witcher. That's one I haven't watched yet. Witcher. Now the male actors changed and I'm not interested. Oh, Kirsty. There's no good. There's no good. You came off your nose to spite your face. Yeah, Penny, that was the other one that she was talking about. 1883. She says it's not as good, but Sonia said it's a connected show. Right. Yellowstone, take your time with it. But I'm having like, you know, whenever I have moments where I just want to escape reality, on goes my downloads and I watch it. It's my type of beauty and hot. You can put beauty together. Damn, I have to watch Yellowstone. Right from the very beginning, alright? Right from the very beginning. Don't go into number 5 already. And each one has about 10 episodes. And each one is about each one is about an hour long. So you've got loads of them, Penny. Alright? I'm at about around the, I think, third or fourth one into the third episode, into the third season. So, you know, for Miss Sonia, who has been watching them, you cannot tell me if you're one of these ladies that likes to tell people what's happening. I'm going to ban you from my lives if you do that. Yes, from the start. Okay. All right, guys, I am heading off now. Okay. Love and light to you all, and thank you so much for all of your donations and so much for everybody being here with me. Okay. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, sleep, wherever you are in the world.